Hello, everyone. Welcome. Drop Frames is back. It's been a year since we've done a show, and here we are doing it again. Cohh's finally better. He's sick all of December. He almost died, guys. He
lost a lot of weight.
It was bad. He had to go to the hospital. He was there a couple times. It was rough. It was rough.
Oh my God, what is that cup? Is that a Kiryu? Oh my God.
Is that like a Funko Pop cup? What the hell is that?
Dude, they sent me this, and it's amazing. It's my little. I need a Majima one. Also, can I just say, first of all, thank you for the message. Today's a special 4-hour show. Thanks to JP. It was not until I heard it leave your lips that I was like, "Who the is John Paul?"
Yeah. Yeah, no one calls me that. I guess did you know
it's the first time I've ever associated John Paul to JP? Yeah, nope, never. Not
did you know that, Zeke?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no one never. I think my mom calls me that when she's angry. It's like John Paul. That's like the
really?
Angry,
okay.
Yeah, that's the angry thing. But no one calls
your
me.
My mom doesn't do the middle name. My mom just does the full first name through clenched teeth.
So
Zachary.
That's the secret, Zeke. I don't have a middle name.
But you have two first names.
I have two first names.
Really? Okay, so that is on your birth certificate.
By law.
Blank.
Yeah,
Is
McDaniel.
that legal?
I don't know.
Wait, did you hyphenate John Paul? Because maybe they just thought Paul was your middle name.
No, I'm not French.
Oh,
yeah,
not hyphenated.
You can only do that if you're French. It turns out. That's the law. That's just how that is. Yeah. That's how it goes.
I got a whole extra hour this week. It's just this.
Yeah, no, we don't have anything to talk about, guys. We have to fill
We're just gonna talk about it.
4 hours. We didn't really think this through.
No, when you said ask Cohh, I'm like, what if we don't go 4 hours? What if we just go the 3? And then we asked Lena to let Cohh stay for nothing.
Well, we didn't get that far. Okay, we dream big here, Zeke.
That's true.
We dream big. What's behind me?
I made a wonderful sandwich. I just look over and Zoe is just destroying it like a drunk frat guy, just going into it. I can't hear because my headphones are on.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Fair enough. Yes, we do have a little bit of a longer show time. If we hit it, we hit it. If we don't, we don't. I'm not gonna push for 4 hours. Typically, we do what?
I'll just finish in 3, like normally.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what's going to happen, funny enough, now that we've planned for this. But the show usually runs a little bit long because of all the categories, and I think we shortened it this year compared to prior years. Do we this is how prepared we are. Do we want to do the same methodology in terms of revealing it and save Game of the Year top 10 for the very end? And then we do 10 to 3, and then we do 1 to 3, and then that's the show? Is that the order of everything? The order of operations? Okay.
That's worked.
Yeah. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Now we're going with a plan. It's all streamlined.
We've got a plan. We're doing it.
Man.
Luckily, we didn't miss a single thing in December. There was no news in December. Okay. No news the past 4 days. It's been very quiet in the world. Nothing
right, exactly,
is happening at all. It's been smooth sailing. I did see this morning, Cohh, you're gonna have to, I'm sure you've already answered this a billion times, so I'd love to hear your pre-answered answer. The Witcher 3 is getting a new expansion. Did you see this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's just
perfect sense. They're gonna connect everything to the new one.
Oh, yeah, so this is gonna be the Witcher 3.5.
This is gonna be their foundational stuff. I'm guessing. I don't know a lot of details.
Yeah.
But they flirted with this. We heard about this a while back. We just didn't get a lot of the meat.
Okay.
But yeah, the idea is that there's going to be something in Witcher 3 that's going to kind of connect or lead into the events of Witcher 4, which is going to be awesome. So yeah, this could be really cool and warrant an explosion of Witcher 3 replays across the globe.
That's true. Yeah. That's a good way to handle that.
Yep. Hopefully they do the same for Cyberpunk.
Maybe. That was the big news of the day. The past month, like we said, gaming wise, there's not been the biggest thing. Prices are going up all over the board. I read that there's the potentiality. Analysts are saying that GeForce
GPUs.
cards are going up to $5,000 for a 5090.
Radeon too.
Yeah, and
Everything's
AMD cards are all going up in price. So, fuck.
Yep. RAM is still skyrocketing.
Still skyrocketing.
Higher companies.
I hope you like the PC you have. Take care of it. Make sure you blow the dust out and make sure you keep everything running, everything updated.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said this
Clean
before,
it
and I'll say it
regularly.
again. It's a great time to release pixel art games this year.
Yep. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very
Good time
true.
for low res.
Yeah.
Great time.
That's very true. Yeah, that's kind of all the big news. So I think we could just get straight to it. We've got all this extra time and all, so why waste it? Why not just jump straight into our 2025 Game of the Year show in 2026 about 2025? That's our official name. I've workshopped it.
Can you
And
give me an
that's-
acronym, like something short to say?
DFGOTY
2025.
2025 in 2026.
Okay. That fits. It checks out.
Short, simple, straight to the point. You could say it really easily.
You've got
Already
it.
saw this
No,
picture.
2026.
Yep. It's great. It's great. It's fantastic. Our
Awesome.
producer, Barry, who puts in all the work. I just woke up and this was all prepared. Everyone got their list to him very timely. No one sent it this morning at 7 a.m. at all. None of us did. That we were all on time.
I got
Barry
the
always
teacher's
gives me,
approval
like-
first, if that works.
We were all
Barry
on
always
time.
gives me kudos. Like he's like, "Hey, thanks for your list. Once again, you were first this year, Zeke." And I'm
Yep.
like, "Yeah, I know."
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
that's interesting. That's interesting because I got the message. Thanks for the list. Same as every year. You're last.
Yep.
Yep.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. I don't know about
Well, I
you
set
guys.
aside time to do this. Like I set aside like I had a half stream on Wednesday because I had to go pick up the lady from the airport. So I was like, I'm gonna pick up the lady from the airport. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna sit down for 2 hours. I'm going to look through every single game I played, which is kind of daunting, but I do it. I look through every single game and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a list. So I put that together, and as soon as I'm done, I want to get it into somebody's hands to see it. I'm like, look at my games. Look at my games of the year. It's great.
I never
Oh.
thought about this. You probably have 4 to 5 times the games to go through than me and JP every year because of the
A
way that you
shitload.
do your indie stuff. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah. And it takes me a while. So
I just procrastinate and then I go on pure vibes. I'm a pure vibe ranker. And
I get it, dude.
lister.
I heard that's the best way to code these days.
Yeah. Because it
Code by vibe. Yeah.
I thought about it and I was this year was hard, man. I have to say this was a very
Tough year.
difficult year for me.
I have some comments on that, but I'm going to wait until we're done.
Okay. Do we need to say a reminder so you don't? Now I'm interested.
Yeah, just remind me when we're done if my list was hard.
Oh, okay. All right. Noted. Well, let's get on to it. I'm going to start hitting these buttons that Barry has prepared for us. Advance. Favorite new IP.
Barry, quick shout
Anime.
out to Barry. He does such a good job with this.
He killed it. Yeah, he
Dude,
killed it.
yeah,
Wait
this
till
is
you guys
awesome.
see the animation when we reveal the games. I know he put an animation into it. Look,
Okay.
I'll go first, and this. Okay.
Wait. Hold on. Before we go on,
Okay.
why is the in a game in parentheses? Like,
I don't know. I don't know why we decided that was needed, but it's there.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Okay. Because I was like, what other IPs would we be talking about, like outside of a game?
I don't know. Maybe to remind voters.
Could be.
I don't know. Could be a
Yeah,
public
yeah
thing.
that's actually a really good call.
Yeah.
Mine's Marvel.
There you
They
go.
might just put their internet protocols on there.
Oh yeah, we do get a lot of IP addresses. Funny enough, during the Game of the Year vote, we
Favorite
DDoS. That's
Well, mine's 16.47.
Yeah.
Really speaks to me.
Wait, Barry says play last year's clip. Apparently, this was a thing last year that we had a discussion about. So now we're knocking on past DF.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, it's going to be I'm just revealing mine. That was the vibe. I didn't know what else to go with. There was a lot of sequels this year. A lot of like not new stuff for me.
Yeah.
And so this was the vibe. Right, it was the first thing that came to mind. That's how I went with it. So that's my my favorite new IP.
The sweep begins.
I hope.
The first one, of course.
I did
to be Clair Obscur.
I did hesitate
Get your
though,
baguettes ready.
because I do hope that this is an actual IP. I hope it's not a one and done. Because it could be a one and done.
Ooh, it absolutely could.
They could.
They allude. Well, without spoiling.
Well, IPs don't need sequels.
Time out.
Be
Time
new
out.
IPs.
Are we going to spoil on this show? I guess we have to.
I think we have
'Cause
to some extent. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll just establish that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So towards the end, they definitely allude to a larger world and more events that the player never gets access to in the game. It would be awesome to explore those, like the war going on between everything. You're like, oh man, they are with the creativity they showed in the world they already had. They have already laid the foundation for like an incredibly cool other world to explore.
Yeah.
So that would be very fun.
I agree.
Agreed.
And for our podcast listeners, screaming, say the name of the game. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 was my favorite new IP of 2025. Cohh, what was yours?
My favorite new IP, there's two, but I'm going to say the one that I picked.
He did this. He told me about
okay,
this
early
before
warning.
the
I have a
show
few.
that he's putting two things in one
I cheated a few times.
category slots.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I cheated a few times. But this is one of them. So the go ahead and pop it down. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of these. I want more Blue Princes. I think that it's awesome to see kind of this new roguelite puzzle framework. Not only do I want more from them, but I also want to see more from other people. Like they have brought something into existence that I think is not only a new IP, but almost a new genre. So I think there's already a couple out that are similar, and there's like a whole bunch under production. So I think that could be kind of awesome. The sub thing I was going to put for this, because it doesn't really count because it's already an established IP, is Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, which is the first immersive sim from Questline. The reason I didn't put it here is because technically there's other Tainted Grails. It's not a new IP. There's actually a turn-based Tainted Grail game. There's a board game. It's like, so it's not really new. But I think that the immersive sim, Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, that's going to hopefully spawn a whole new line of immersive sims from them, because yeah, it's really good. Anyway, that's me.
Yeah. Zeke?
This hurts me. I hate it when this happens.
Oh,
My favorite new IP is Blueprints. Yeah.
He got so sad.
I hate it when this happens. I hate it when we agree.
You
on
hate
things.
it. I'm going to be honest.
Terrible.
I wear it as a bit of a badge, because you have very niche tastes that kind of hit the creative aspect, the kind of the special indies. So yeah, it's good. When it lines up like this, that's a special game.
No, like JP said, it's a definitely like vibes choice. Like, I think if they like make more games like this, like the puzzle roguelite, wow, what a cool idea. And I'm super excited to see what they come out with next. And yeah, I think this first being their first IP or first game, like it's the sky's the limit, man.
Yeah,
for these guys. Yeah, absolutely.
It's already starting in my chat. Cohh, how did you not pick X game as your favorite IP? You played it so much. Like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, this was a tough category too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock
Gameplay
in, chat.
Does not. Yeah. Game. Just how long you play a game doesn't always
up there
mean,
for me. Yeah.
You know, like where it rates. Not all games offer the same amount of raw playtime either. So yeah. Also, for the record, I played this like almost 100
You did.
hours.
You played that. you played that so much that I was sick of watching your stream in the mornings because I usually will load it up, and also happy because a lot of your viewers would come watch me or Zeke instead. Because they were tired of watching you stream Blueprints.
I played that game into the ground, dude. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
You know, no, I honestly, I'm surprised by this. Like, I thought it was going to be, I honestly had two choices and neither one was that. I thought it was going to be Abiotic Factor or Arc Raiders.
Abiotic Factor was tough, man. Like we'll talk about that more later. But
Sure.
Yeah, Abiotic Factor is incredibly awesome. And it's bringing some amazingly cool new things to what it does. But the reason I went with this one is I felt like this one was a little bit more foundationally unique. This is bringing something to gaming. Abiotic Factor does too, but it's just really refining something that was already there. This is something new. So kind of new IP. I felt this was more fitting.
Yep. Makes sense. Let's see what the community voted for. Also, let's see if Barry fixed the bug.
Don't be Clair Obscur. Don't be. God damn it, of course it is.
The community sweep as well. I love it.
Wow. Barry even fixed the bug. There was a bug where I could get it to show community about 1,000 times on screen, but wow. Bug fixing here. Yeah, the community voted for Claire. We're probably gonna see a lot of that. There was 70.
I'm wondering if the community vote is going to be like a sweep-ish. Yeah,
it might
Clair
be
Obscur for a lot of categories, I would imagine.
It might be, yeah.
It's fucking immaculate game.
Yeah. 75 different games were submitted, which was pretty much an open vote. Expedition 33 took 36% of the vote. Dispatch was second with 15, and Blueprints was 9%.
Yeah, Dispatch would have been a great one.
Yeah,
half, less than half.
Yeah,
of the next one down. Wow.
I think we're gonna see a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a lot of community Dispatch.
Yeah, I almost put Dispatch up on there. It was because I'm very unsure if this is an IP. It sounds like the Dispatch devs are kind of all in on a second Dispatch, with the world that they made. So
one would hope.
Yeah, one would hope indeed. Let us go back.
Speaking of things that I was thinking about doing, I almost came to the show in a bikini today because of you, JP.
Nice. Luckily, we could just go on Twitter and see that.
Stop. Nope. We need more. Why? What's happening here?
Because JP.
Oh, the Grok. Okay.
Without my permission, Grokified me.
It's all right though. One of your viewers did Grokify me without my permission as well.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I didn't see that one. Damn
here's
it. I gotta look for that.
the fucked up thing. Here's the real fucked up thing. I sent it to someone who would know, and they go, "How does Grok know what your chest hair looks like?"
I think it's just an amalgamation of so many things that it's like, okay, this is their face style, this is their facial hairstyle. Mostly they look like this. Their chest hair looks like this. And it's not quite accurate, but it's not that far away from what it actually looks like. It's a little bit more pale and a little less hair. Grok gave me more hair. But it was like fairly accurate.
How do they know? I'm just stuck on that. Next category, favorite multiplayer. Zeke, we're going to do this thing where last goes first goes last, etc. Go ahead.
I don't want Cohh to always be the middle, though.
Okay, we'll have Cohh go first next time.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Thanks, Dad. Because he got shotgun. He got front seat last time, and it's my turn. It's my turn to get front seat this time. No, I had three brothers, man. My favorite multiplayer, the game, it was kind of a toss up between two different games. It could have easily gone to Repo, but I had so much more satisfaction because Repo really doesn't end. But you know what does end? Peak.
Oh, great selection.
True.
That was so much fun. Just yelling at each other and helping each other and stuff like that. Actually, yelling at each other was like almost non-existent. Even with you, JP. Even when I played the game with you. Yeah. You were mostly 90% helpful through the entire game. It was great.
It's true.
And when you get to the like I remember the feeling of being like in the, I don't remember what the last stage is called. What was that called? Not the cauldron.
The kiln.
the kiln. There you go. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Being there by myself and going like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna make it. And the ghosts are like, no, like you guys are like, yeah, you got it. No, you can go over here. You could do this. You could do that. I was like, okay. And then making it to the top and just that one last climb. And it's just like, the meadow is, laid out before you. It's just like a feeling of such satisfaction, not only with myself, but like what a multiplayer should do. I was so happy with the team. It's very rare that that kind of cooperation happens where everybody's working towards this goal. And you're only, the only thing you're against is the mountain.
Right.
And that was great. I had such a good time playing it. And I'm sorry for those folks at Aggro Crab who were like, we put our heart and soul in Aggro Crab and we just kind of farted out Peak.
Yeah, but it's fine.
And it crushed. They did such a good job, dude.
Now they can make Aggro Crab 2. Now they can make the second one.
Absolutely.
With funding from Peak. Yeah, did you guys see that list that Steam released where they didn't say how much the game earned, but they put these games into 3 different categories like platinum, gold, and silver?
I heard of it, but I didn't see the actual list.
I want to say that Peak was in the gold, the middle one. So it sold exceptionally well. Without question. So they definitely got their money's worth. It was it was a good one. And there's still I think like BB No Money was just added into the game, and there's like a performance that happens up in the sky or some shit if you do this Easter egg properly. So they're still doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they're still doing a bunch of stuff. Cohh, what was your favorite multiplayer of 2025?
Absolutely surprising nobody, Arc Raiders. Great surprise for me. I knew it was going to be fun. I had no idea how fun it was going to be. And I'm still playing it to this day. The game is chugging along. It is a game that it's kind of amazing. Because the game is like 90% awesome and then 10% what the hell are you doing? And it's going to be fun, hopefully over 2026, to see them hopefully fix that ratio a bit. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. It's a lot of fun, and it's a joy.
For this one, I was between this or Battlefield, and I went with this because of it stuck around longer. Like Cohh just said, he's still playing it today. I have run it multiple times in the later half of 2025 in December with the snow update. It'll, like Cohh said, this is a game that actually could have its entire, it could become an Overwatch if they fuck up a live update very easily. Because Overwatch won massive amounts of Game of the Year, and now you bring it up and it's just a joke. So it's become an industry joke. But yeah, we'll see how they handle. Cohh, isn't there another update in January for this already?
Oh yeah, no, so they did this kind of cool roadmap thing at the end of the year last year. We're hoping to see that soon. But yeah, they've already said that they're going to hit the ground running this year and have tons of updates planned and ready. But I don't think we've seen the official maps yet.
Okay, we don't know what it is.
Hopefully soon. Yeah, not the big ones.
Got it. Let's see what the community voted for.
Hold on, before we go on. Sorry, Cohh. Okay, so I said there was a close contender with Repo. JP mentioned Battlefield. Was there anything close for you, like to Arc Raiders? Nothing. Not even.
Nope.
Not even.
Arc Raiders.
Battlefield wasn't close
away for me. No.
Okay.
You really liked Battlefield. Like you were.
I did. I had a good time. I had a good time with Battlefield, but Arc is Battlefield is great if I want to go in and shoot people, but for me personally, it's a very one-dimensional gaming experience. Like it doesn't offer a lot outside of exactly what you do. It does what it does really well. Had a great time with it. But in Arc, I get the gunplay, I get the looting, I get the skill progression, I get the PvE, I get the giant amazing fights. For me, it wasn't comparable.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's see what the community did. They went with Arc Raiders as well. Not a surprise there.
Is Expedition 33 not multiplayer?
Funny enough,
people just wrote it in.
No, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, they got second place. No,
second place.
Yeah, pretty favored. Arc Raiders 28% of the vote. Battlefield 6 with 15%, and Peak with 9%. So we were pretty in line with the community there. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Next category, favorite writing. Cohh, you are up first, given our rotation.
Yes. So my favorite writing, this is for me a combination of a lot of different things. And it's not just the main story, it's not just the dialogue, and it's not just the way the story is presented. For me, there was one game that so far has given me more experiences, surprises, and has impressed me overall with like the quality of what it is so far. I'm not even done with it. My favorite writing is Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. I am
Would not have picked that one.
absolutely loving the writing in this game. And one of the reasons is because it's so concentrated. Everywhere you go, there are people to talk to that are interesting, well written, and well voiced. The main story is interesting. I'm can't wait to play Act 3. I'm constantly wondering what's going on. Just played a 10+ hour expansion. So much incredible stuff in there. I had a talk with a fish door that literally I can't
What?
even relay.
Is that a door that's a fish? Is that a fish that's a door?
So I can't even tell you. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I really had to wrestle with this one because I am somebody who experiences recency bias. So
Same,
I had to factor that in because I'm actually playing this game. But I really thought about it. And from the beginning of this game, from all the different quests, from all the different perspectives, all the enemies you meet with their different perspectives on what they're doing and why it's just been a joy to play. And most importantly, with this game, I never know what to expect. Every trope you come across feels like it's not what you would expect. And I love that. I did not get that from many other games this year. Got a lot of good writing, great dialogue, some solid, like E33, obviously, KCD2, obviously, like great stories. But not a fraction as many, like, what? Whoa, what? You know, like all those kinds of things. This one eclipsed them for me. So that's where we are, man.
Nice.
Yep.
Almost I mean, for me, it's a dark horse pick. It might not be for you. But for me, this is, I was sure in, I was like, this could be KCD2. There's no way that Cohh doesn't.
KCD2 is awesome, dude.
KCD2 here.
It's really, really good. But I think its setting for me limits the type of writing that really gets me excited. It's too realistic for me. So it doesn't surprise me as much as other things because I know only so much can happen. And that is different for me. Yep.
There you go.
Different experience playing it.
Got it. I don't know what Zeke is. If I had to guess what Zeke's favorite writing of the year was,
I'm going to guess it's going to be some obscure indie that he talked about one time on a show. I hope it is some artsy fartsy thing. Oh God, it's going to be Expedition 33.
He didn't even play it.
Okay, yeah, I know, right? He didn't even play it.
I did play it.
Did Zeke play Dispatch?
He did. It could be Dispatch.
That's my vote.
Zeke, go ahead. Tell us, what was your favorite writing of 2025?
My favorite writing was a little known indie game, and it was called Dispatch. No, I'm just Dispatch. Yeah.
There you go.
No, like there was nothing like that. Even like there's clever writing, and then there's writing that you feel like that was made, like it feels like it was made for you, and this feels like it was made for me because it's clever, it's quick, it's crass, it's no, like a lot of times it's blunt,
yeah,
but it doesn't ever feel like overdone. It feels like the voice acting came out very like natural, the lines came out very natural, and I think that people who can write good comedy are in a whole other class. Like, because writing good comedy that I personally will laugh at is a rare thing. And this, I was like, there was moments, of course, where, you know, ups and downs, but like when it was funny, holy fuck, it was bar none my favorite writing of the year. No question.
Did you happen to see there was a little bit of a viral video from fellow streamer Stormfall33, who I've played games with. That's why
We were talking about that today. She's great.
She said that Dispatch is Twilight for dudes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I
would argue a little bit. Twilight is okay. There's I would agree to an extent. I think this is a bit more clever than Twilight is, but I get the sentiment.
Yeah. I would agree. I would agree with her. Mine's not a surprise at all. It's going to happen a lot. Expedition 33 for me. I would say this one happened not even in the full game. It was during the demo that they gave us. A handful of creators got access to, and you had Gustav and Lune talking in the demo, and we didn't really know what the main story was at that point. We kind of loosely did, but it was just the dialogue between the two of them where I was already like, that's wow. Okay, I'm in. I'm on board. Like, that was incredibly well acted, well written, well thought out. I loved everything about that. Cohh, what's funny?
I love the E33 stands in chat. Oh my god.
Wait, in a good or bad way?
JP saves the show. It Me JP is the only realistic one.
Yes! The people's champ is here! Finally! Yes!
Good job,
No,
John
but
Paul.
okay, but
Thank you.
guys, everybody out there listening, like, that's why we like made it favorite writing, and we didn't say best, because
That's yes.
we don't we don't know what the best is. We're not like, I mean, we just play these fucking games. We're not like, you know, like, I would say like Cohh is the only one of us who like analyzes and picks apart and you know, like every little thing that goes into a video game. Most of us just like, that was a good game. Okay, next game.
Yep. And I thought that very same thing, Zeke, is that it's favorite, not best, through a lot of these categories.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
favorite.
It's like, especially stuff like that. It's going to be completely subjective.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how it is.
I'm curious what the community did. Here we go. And
Are you really? I was going to say, are you curious? Are you curious?
Now, was Dispatch close?
Oh,
I wonder.
Wow. So it was second.
Expedition 33, 91%. Dispatch at 6.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
It was second place, but Expedition 33 had 41% of the vote.
Jesus.
Dispatch had 22 though, so it wasn't nothing.
That's
KCD2
half.
was 12, but yeah, 41% of the vote.
That means half
where
the people
was
that
Tainted
voted
Grail
for
on that list?
E33 voted for Dispatch. That's actually pretty big.
Yeah, there was 46 different games were submitted for favorite writing. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Stormfall.
That was Storm in chat.
We were just talking about
you. Yeah. Anyways, chat, I got you. Don't you worry. I will be your champion. And then I might even be your heel. We'll see what happens after the show.
Oh, I've definitely got some heel categories in there. You betcha.
You can see them sharpening the pitchforks if you don't put it as their first game of the year.
Oh,
JP.
I'm ready.
All the stands in the back.
I put my mithril armor on for later categories. I'm ready. Bring it.
Fantastic. All right, next category is favorite art style. How do we do this?
I'll go
Zeke?
first.
Okay, you
I'll
go
go
first. You go first.
Because there's a bunch of games with a bunch of like stunning graphics, but we think about like, what's my favorite? What's my actual favorite? And I every bone in my body wants to go against like repeating things, like repeating like different games and stuff, because it's like, I want to spread it out. But if you really, really dig down, it's like, man, My favorite art style? I love comic books, man. Dispatch.
Nice, man.
I loved it. I loved it. They thought they did a fucking smashing job of bringing comic books to life. And absolutely, like, I was like, but Clair Obscur was so beautiful and so like unique. The design is, but did I like it better? No, I like Dispatch, man. I like the comic books. That was really cool. So, yep, that's my choice for favorite art style.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The animation in Dispatch was also, it was
Natural, realistic.
Yeah, it almost was like
Believable.
too good looking.
Yeah, like it looked almost like mocap animation.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I was very confused in like the bar scene when
Maybe
the
it
background didn't move at all, but the characters did. Or the dance scene, the party scene. I was just like, that looks better than Invincible.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It was very, very.
I loved it.
It was really pretty.
Very quality stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, Cohh. Well, you can go last because you went first last time. I'm gonna.
Oh, hold on. Before Cohh goes, I just want to say, like, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, like, like most of the people in that game, like that were supposed to be hot, were pretty hot. They were drawn very well.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
There's a little bit of Gooner material in there.
Yeah. It's
like that.
It's male Twilight. Okay.
There you go. Twilight.
Male Twilight. For me, this was a big one. This was a big one where favorite, not best, came into play. It was definitely a vibe choice for me. And I think if you go back in, was it 4 years ago, you could just copy the same exact thing that I said for it then, because they didn't change much, but it worked with Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean,
cool.
You walk over a hill, and it's just drop dead gorgeous. I will say the grandiosity, if I can, I think that's word, of the world of Ghost of Yotei. Like, they do a bunch of Skyrim-ish shit where it's like, hey, you see that mountain up there? You eventually go up to that mountain, and then you can stand on the side of that mountain, and you could see everything that you could probably end up going to. And they made all of that like absolutely gorgeous. If you got to the big like crater mountain and saw that area, and looked out on the rest of the world, and you could like get your was it a periscope? I don't even monocular. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Zoom in on a thing, and you could just see like birds flying around, see some people walking around. It was great. It was fantastic. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Spyglass.
Yeah, Spyglass. There you go. That's the word I wanted. And so that's why Ghost of Yotei was my favorite art style of 2025.
Honestly, if I had to pick, I would have picked this one or Where Winds Meet for you. Does that factor in?
Where Winds Meet was close. I think Yotei does scenery better than Where Winds Meet, but like still images, Where Winds Meet is better because of the lens flare. Like, I don't know what shit. I don't know. Like, the lens flare is insane.
You're saying like a free to play game might have won your favorite art style if it wasn't for Ghost of Yotei. It goes a long way.
I would say it's top 3. Yeah, because there is multiple times when I'm playing Where Winds Meet.
Free to play is coming a long way, man.
Yeah, no, there's times where you're playing Where Winds Meet, and I just kind of stopped and I was like, that sun's hidden pretty nice right now while I'm flying in the sky on my fucking sword, doing weird martial arts shit. Yeah. It was. They are kind of similar though. They are kind of similar. I didn't think about it that way. Cohh, what was your favorite art style of 2025?
I played a lot of beautiful games this year. For me, the one that I picked it because there's a lot of different aspects in games. But this particular one, I really felt like they made an honest effort in making all of it as stylish as they could. Not only what's in the game, but also how you access the game. I absolutely loved the style of the world. I absolutely loved the style of the enemies and the inhabitants of that world. And for me, my favorite art style was Expedition 33. I pretty much echoed what Zeke said, except I prefer this over dispatch style. So very similar. It's just different strokes for different folks. But one of the things that kept me going in that game was just how awesome each area was and how unique they were, and how like anytime you got somewhere and looked around, just they were incredibly designed levels. Everything had this consistent, cool vibe that really worked. And yeah, beautiful.
You know what's fucked up about that is, for me, I played Expedition 33, and then after that, whenever that, what was that, June, May? When did that? I don't even remember when it came out.
Yeah, early.
I've probably watched, I don't know, not full, but on like the bigger moments, 20 to 30 different creators play through Expedition 33. What I'm getting at is my memory when I think of that game is through the lens of shitty bitrate. And that game does not look good on shitty bitrate.
Interesting.
Like it kind of, it doesn't, there's a lot going on, almost granular in the details. And like I loaded up the game the other day because I was like, what does this game actually look like? I don't remember. I was like, it's gorgeous. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yep.
But it definitely does itself a disservice when it comes to being streamed on 8,000 bitrate at max. Because that's where my brain is after watching so many creators play through it. It's still playing through it. It's still getting first time reactions, whether it's on Twitch or TikTok or whatever. It's all over the place. I'll watch every single one to see all that stuff. But yeah. Let's see what the community voted. I have a sneaking suspicion. Let's see. Okay, Expedition 33.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. 28% voted for Expedition 33 from the community. 64 different games were submitted. Hades 2 was second.
Yep.
Nice.
17%.
Yeah,
and look, that's not
like
wrong.
that.
Like Hades, they gotta,
Not at all.
just like GOTY, it's the same thing. They didn't really change much from the first one, but it doesn't mean that style's not gorgeous, right? They didn't change it for a reason. It definitely works. Dispatch was third as well, Zeke.
Okay. No, that's something I wanted to bring up. Like, I know for me, like I have to like remind myself. It's like it's a new year. It's a new game. If you liked Hades 1's art style the best of any game that year, there's no reason to not like Hades 2 this year, but it's always in the back of my head, like, you can't vote for it. It's the same art style as the first game. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get over that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was in my head. I still like, I don't want to change my answer or anything. I still like Dispatch better, but it was definitely like a conversation I had with myself. Like, yeah, you can't pick that one. You like that. You like Hades 1. Like, wait, no, it's a different game. You can do that. You can totally do that.
Yeah. So, that makes a lot of sense there with the art styles. A lot of gorgeous games.
Where did Ghost fall on the list? On the
it wasn't top 3. That's all Barry spits to me. 64 games were submitted, so I would assume one of those 65 games or 64 games was GOTY. But what is next category? Favorite music.
This was a tough one.
I don't know if it was tough for me to go. Should we reveal
Cohh
and Eyes at the same time?
No.
Okay. All right. Cohh might have a different one then.
I'll start. Want me to start?
Then you go. Then you go first, JP.
Okay.
Oh, no.
JP.
Okay. I mean, mine's People's Champ. I'll just do it. Expedition 33. That one's easy. That one's easy for me. Yeah. I listen to that almost every other day, if not daily, with the different songs. I also would I haven't actually seen any native French speakers speak to this, but the lyrics of the songs spoil the fuck out of that game. If you understand French. To me, it just sounds like a beautiful melody, right? Of just like a cacophony of noise that is very lovely to listen to. But I haven't heard like someone that speaks French being like, wait a minute, they're saying what all this means in there. It would be, I'd be very curious to see that or hear that. But who do are we saving Cohh for last? Zeke, is that the play?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, yeah, let's do that because he said we'd never guess.
Mine.
Something.
No, I said it was difficult.
It was difficult. That's what it was. That's what it was. I'm just gonna make things up. I'm just gonna make things up.
Chad just blew up.
Cohh said that it was made by a clown or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
No, I said Zeke is a clown.
Oh,
yes,
okay. All right, yeah, I get it.
Easy to keep.
No, like, okay, for those of you like I did play Clair Obscur for like, I didn't play it to the end, but I played it for like 10 plus hours. So I got some time in the game, and it was definitely in my head conversation for best music. Absolutely, it's undeniably wonderful music. But then again, it's favorite. What spoke to me the most? What did I think not only spoke to me but fit the game so well that it was undeniable? Like this was a once I got to this game, I'm like, that's got to be it. And my favorite music, hold on, before you reveal it, it was also close. It's not Dispatch, but it was close for the I'm a bitch, I have no peen, my name is Robin. Like,
yeah,
it was close for just that one song. Okay,
that's pretty good.
That really checks out.
No, my favorite music of the year. It was also Skate Story was also close, but it's South of Midnight. South of Midnight's music. There, save one song that I was just like, this song sucks. There was one song that I was just like, fuck this. But every other song was just, it fit perfectly. They were well done. They gave the flavor of the area, like it enhanced your immersion. And if you like that kind of music, like the bluesy bluegrass, Southern music, like I do, like it's fucking beautiful. It was awesome. I absolutely love the soundtrack to South of Midnight.
Would you say that the South of Midnight soundtrack is like enjoyable without the game? As in, can I just load up the soundtrack on like Spotify and enjoy it?
It helps to have played the game, but it's like hearing a country song or a blues song about like someone you don't know about, like Caroline, she did me wrong, blah blah. But it doesn't mean you can't enjoy the song. You might not know the context, but you can still definitely enjoy the song.
I'll check it out then.
Same with the soundtrack. Yeah, it's like they'll be talking about shit in the game, but the songs are enjoyable on their own.
Cool. I will definitely load it up then and check it out. All right, Cohh, let's hear the choice that the possum told you last night.
I spoiled it. I said during the game that I was playing, I said, I don't know how this couldn't be my music of the year this year. And I meant it when I said it. The reason that I said this about this game is because not only is the actual just regular music in the game fantastic, but this game painstakingly created some of the best in-game, like literally tons of tracks across multiple channels. And it just was this, when you take the whole picture, the whole creative collection of musical sounds in a game, for me, Outer Worlds 2 was my favorite music this year. They did a phenomenal job making everything in that game inside that world. The immersion was completely next level. And for people that haven't played this game, the radio in Fallout New Vegas? Imagine that, but 3 of them, and with tons of music on all of them, and every bit of music fine-tuned to whatever side the radio was on, be it the religious zealots or the consumerism side, or like, it is actually awesome. And I don't get around when I say this. It rivals the radio in New Vegas, like the real songs. Like they're actually great songs by excellent singers, and it's awesome. So, credit where it's due. I thought it was fantastic. Of course, it was a very close with other games, but the thing that really pushed it over for me is how much effort they put in to make the music in that game for that game. And it works so well. It's phenomenal.
to tweak the category, I'm actually, you guys might not have an answer. But do you have a favorite song of the year?
Not. Yes, the intro to Tainted Grail.
Okay. Zeke, do you have one?
It's like I was going through the list. I'm not good with titles, but there's one song that I really enjoyed called Two Toed Tom,
Okay.
and it's about an alligator. It's great.
Got it. If
Oh,
I,
yes,
I
I'm sorry.
was-
A big shout out to Hades too, though. That they also made insanely immersive music. Like that was
Sure.
that for me. Those were kind of the toss ups. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, the radio song, the song's called Radio from the party at Robert's house in Dispatch. I've listened to that song on kind of rotation on Spotify ever since it came out. That might beat out some of the Expedition 33 music.
Interesting.
It's
You know what?
it's just catchy
Don't know what
pop
that
music.
song is. Oh, cool. Okay.
You know what song? Like 80 plus hours in the game, and there was a point in time where I could not get. I'm gonna scratch out your eyes and drown you to death, or claw out your eyes and drown
Still
you
a
to death.
song.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Holy! I gotta give an honorable mention for Scylla. Like holy shit, those two.
She's
they're-
one of the
those
reasons
two
Hades 2 was
core
yes.
songs. Could not get them the fuck out of my head. They're so good, and you hear them
And
so
tell
many
me
times.
something.
If you play the game enough, like holy fuck. If I didn't mention that, I would. Yeah, that would be a huge misstep.
That is an
Because
earworm.
You got both of Scylla's songs. Did you get her second one too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that second
Both
one
of
is a banger.
They're very, very earwormy songs. You will hum that one forever.
Oh, I'm
Listen
sorry.
up,
There's three.
ladies.
Oh, geez. I haven't even gotten the third song yet. Christ. Okay, I got to play more Hades too.
That's saying
Expedition
there's
had
4.
Expedition 33 had good songs, but our songs are the best, lady.
There you go.
All right, just go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
Shocker.
Shocker.
What?
Shocker. Oh my God.
90%.
51
Tell me-
games were submitted by the community. Dispatch had 4% of the vote in third. In second
Really?
place,
Dispatch,
9% of the vote went to Hades 2. And
Yep.
in first place was this, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. 56% of the vote. That's the highest percentage
Wow.
yet.
That may be the biggest that we've
Yeah,
seen.
that's the biggest that we may see all show long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
For favorite music. That's wild.
Wow.
Wild. It's a hell of a
I
thing.
mean, like, it speaks to like how good the music in Expedition 33 is, and it was like as much as I want to hate it just so people hate me because I'm like yeah. There's absolutely no denying like even half or like what how like 10 hours like maybe 20% into the game. How if it's a 30
Something
40 hour
like
game,
that. Yeah,
something
it's like a 30, 40
I
hour
didn't
game.
hear half the songs.
Yeah.
And I was still like,
Mm.
this fucking music is undeniably good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'll always be a little bit upset with Keeley or whoever. Keeley probably had nothing to do with it, but with the decision to go with the like rock performance of Alicia at or not of Alicia, it was of Renoir's song at the Game Awards for Expedition 33 because it was just awful when it came to the mix and the guitar sounded bad. Like I wish they did something else. I was not a fan of that whole performance when they opened the show up. It was kind of a disservice to the song.
Dude, bad mixing can ruin the best songs.
Yeah. It was
that's
it was
unfortunate.
rough. I will say the singing was on point. The singing was pretty good. But yeah, everything else about that, the mixing just killed it for me. So
I like in chat, Holy Roller. Flute guy could have saved it.
Flute guy could have fucking saved it.
Yeah.
This is just put a could have come out with his little PVC.
Flute
Like
guy. Flute guy needs it. We should have done favorite music presented by Flute guy. I bet you he would have come
there
on
you
the
go.
show.
Yes. Next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
No, I'm just looking around my desk going like, oh, this could be a flute. Oh, this is a
The MacGyver of fluting.
He's a hell of a guy. He's a hell of a guy.
Paper cup, a rubber band, and a.
Out of curiosity, JP, did you say what was your second? Like what it was?
You know what's funny? I don't know. Like it was such an immediate like Expedition 33 next. Like
that's no question.
There was no thought.
Hey, when you're going off vibes, that's how it works, man.
Yeah. There was
Whatever
no thought
there,
process.
you just pick it. Yeah.
I'm thinking about it now. Like Dispatch, that radio song is good, but I don't know if I could like vote for Dispatch because of a song.
Because of one song. Yeah,
because of one song. Yeah.
That was the thing with
had a
Hades
lot
for
of
me.
earworms. They were good, but I didn't play. I only completed the southern part of Hades 2. If you've played the game, you know what that means. Hopefully, that's not spoilery.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what the second place would be for me. I'm thinking. That's why I trailed off there. We can go next category. Favorite sound design. Someone go first. Ollie desperately needs a treat because he's licking my hand and I think he might bite it next. So I'll be right back.
You go first, Cohh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you went last time. Yeah.
There were numerous times playing this game where oh wait, he's not going to be able to do it, is it? Because he's not here.
Oh,
you can't like
do
make
what?
the thing go down.
Oh yeah, he can. I forgot he has to press the button. Shit,
guys, it's Arc Raiders. It's Arc Raiders.
Okay.
It's Arc Raiders. No,
Yeah.
Arc. The sound design in Arc Raiders is second to none, dude. It's so incredible hearing all the different machine sounds.
There it is.
Maybe Barry could do it. Oh, Barry. Oh yeah, man.
Barry's got the power.
Yeah, awesome. Arc Raiders sound design is some of the best sound design I have heard in a long time. And the reason that this beat out Battlefield 6 for me was Battlefield 6 sound design is incredible. If it wasn't for Arc Raiders, that would be it. It is some of the most realistic sound design I have ever been in. Playing with UJP, some of those times when we were like in foxholes and there were tanks firing at us from across the way.
Well, tell me about it, Cohh.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so absolutely incredible. The thing though is for the same reasons that I preferred Arc Raider over Battlefield 6 as a multiplayer game, I loved all of the alien howling from these machines, the sounds, the beeps, the pulses, like with the sound of a Bastion shooting when a Rocketeer locks onto you. Like these now have like visceral responses from me. And it is so well designed. And in the game world, they're done so well and immersively. For me, it was I love playing Arc just to run around and listen to things find me. Because they make so many wild noise, like beeping, and then it's awesome. So as a sci-fi nerd, and Arc Raiders is definitely my favorite sound design this year.
Yeah, this one was hard for me. It was between Battlefield and Arc Raiders. So Arc Raiders is the type of game where I feel like the best audio parts came from when nothing's happening. When you're just existing in that world and you hear, the crunching of a fucking giant mech walking outside, or you hear a small arc track onto someone and fire off a shot, or you hear a distant gunshot.
Like a little yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Or distant flare. The flare
it's always good. But for Battlefield 6, it was like the in-action moments are when it was just pristine. And then you turn on the like prox chat in world audio stuff, and like it sold the deal for me. So Battlefield 6 was my favorite sound design of the year.
Yep. Well,
it was.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
Say, somebody in chat said if a Bastion is shooting at you, you don't hear anything else. That's not good design. Have you seen the size of a Bastion gun? I think it makes perfect sense. You can't hear anything else when it fires. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, it also is like.
I think it's fine.
That's why it's so good, is because it's fucking terrifying.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's actually terrifying.
Yeah.
So like it everything else you can't hear because this giant ass machine gun is firing. So yeah, that makes sense. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Zeke?
Mine was a toss-up between 3 games. Rat Shaker, Silent Hill F. No, not Rat Shaker. I was just joking. Someone in the chat said that. But no, Silent Hill F was definitely my second place.
Okay.
And for reasons that have probably become obvious to anyone who knows me, anyone who watches me, I'm a sucker for good sound design in a creepy, a horror game, a sci-fi game, some game that gives you like this feeling of dread, this ominous feeling of being watched or loneliness or anything like that. I love when sound design can do that, and satisfaction. And what I mean about that is like you take out a sciencey sci-fi tool and it makes a sound, and you're like, oh, I love that sound. You know, like the tricorder in Star Trek. It goes like when you take it out, it's like, oh, I love that sound.
Yeah.
Or the sound when they hit their thing, like love it. My favorite sound design of the year, Routine.
Yes.
Routine had
so good.
many cool, different, like unique sounds that they made. Like when you're scanning, it makes that sound. And when you open up your thing, you know, like all those different things, among the, not the least of which are like the things that are in like the enemies, I suppose you could say, like in the game and stuff. They make these wonderful sounds. Everything was just done, and it wasn't overdone, which is a huge thing for me. But yeah, Routine, it's a first-person sci-fi horror on an abandoned lunar base.
Yeah.
Big shocker for me. Like, oh yeah, they have sciencey noises and cool little, like the doors make noises, and when you hit something with electricity, it goes and it makes like very, very satisfying electrically poppy sound. It's awesome. So yeah, I was looking through it. This was a tougher category because Silent Hill F absolutely could have taken the first spot, but Silent Hill F had like it's lower tech, and the higher tech stuff seems like you have to make it up on the fly. Like swords and stuff you can do. You can go shing, shing, shing and make swords, guns you can do. But if it's like something that is not in the real world, that always impresses me when it sounds like I think it should sound.
Yeah. Silent Hill F, I played the game through 4 times. And so I'm very familiar with the audio of that game. And to say that they nailed the idea of like burning flesh or like body penetrate, like,
yeah,
I can't say that they did that because I don't know what that sounds like. But it sounded pretty good.
You don't know what the sound of burning flesh sounds like, JB?
No, like I don't know.
You don't know what body penetration is?
Well, I mean, not with a sword meeting a skin. The other one.
Maybe you should be a bit more specific with what you're saying.
Well, maybe you guys need to be less horny. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm talking on behalf of Twitch chat, for the record.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, Cohh, I'm a virgin, so no, I don't know what.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I should say there was one more honorable mention that was in the conversation in my head. Chronos, the New Dawn, was also in there.
A lot of people in chat were saying that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Dead Space. There's no denying like the influence of Dead Space.
I really like your 2 selections for this category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. Let's see what the community went for. There's no way.
Expedition 33.
Like, this is the one where I don't think it takes it.
Do it.
It does though.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh my guys! Yeah! There we go.
Okay, it was Arc Raiders.
I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah. It was
Hell
Arc
yeah,
Raiders.
that's right.
Oh my God.
I can swear it's gonna be like 30 and 29%, isn't it?
Wow, that was okay. 54 games submitted. 3rd place, Battlefield 6, 13% of the vote. 2nd place, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 with 16% of the vote. 1st place, Arc Raiders, 18% of the vote. That's so close.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I love it.
so close.
No, and also like
5% between the 3.
I think E33 being on there is fucking totally valid. It's totally valid. That the satisfaction of the getting those parries and all those like different noises that help you like actually like have a function in the game.
Yeah.
I get that, man.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Sorry, I was hitting the wrong buttons. Next category, favorite performance. This might have been the hardest.
I cheated on this one.
Okay, co-cheated. I don't know how I could cheat. I would have had I known that.
This is one of those categories. Like, okay, real quick. When you said favorite performance, what was the exact did you pick like a game or did you pick like a character?
I picked a singular character.
I picked
singular
cast.
character.
Oh, you picked cast. Okay.
I picked like my favorite performance of the game.
I would say that's a cheat. Yeah.
Want me to start so you can?
Yeah, let's hear the cheat.
Okay.
What
So
was
I
the cheat,
did
though?
I did two. I have two specific casts
Wait,
that I really
you
like.
went for 2 games and you,
Told you I cheated.
Yeah,
you really
So-
fucking cheated.
yeah, he overshot the mark
No,
by
I-
about 30.
What I did was I took your rules and I said, you. All right. So here's the deal. The way that I did this is one of these casts I feel is like really, really well known, well learned, like really good at what they do. And I feel like the other cast is like not a lot of big names, like, but honestly, also incredible. So my two favorite casts this year were Expedition 33 and Tainted Grail.
Okay.
Like two different sides of the coin. Like you have Expedition 33 with your triple A cast of amazing voice actors, all doing amazing things. They even pulled in people from freaking shows on TV, like just the biggest names you could get, right? And they all did amazing. So it's like, how do you beat that? That is the amazing. But Tainted Grail, dude, I have not yet met an NPC. Well, there's one that talks about pie in the first town, but outside of them, there's like, I have not talked to an NPC in Tainted Grail that not only is good, but is immersive. Like you talk to people that are undergoing shit. That person's going through some shit. You're talking to a wife who's lost her husband. She's crying and you can hear her do that. Like it is wild how immersive the voice acting is in Tainted Grail and that level of immersion and the quality of the performance in it. Although not, of course, at that AAA level of Expedition, what they had to work with is just phenomenal. Makes me so excited for what's coming up next from these dev teams. But yeah, so I kind of cheating, but that's kind of where I was from there. If I did need to pick a character,
Yeah.
Gustav.
Okay.
There was a feeling in Gustav that was palpable.
Yeah.
Like
It felt real.
yes, in terms of that is that character. They did such a good job. And he was probably my favorite character.
Yeah. You might have switched.
That'll be your answer then.
You probably.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, if there's my cheat answer, my non-cheat answer is Gustav. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Man,
And then my cheating there would be King Arthur too. Okay, anyway.
Zeke, cast, I think Zeke would go with Dispatch, but I don't know who he would pick as the singular.
Okay.
So go ahead, Zeke.
You want me to go
Is he
first?
the main of Dispatch?
Yes, Aaron Paul would be the main, I guess,
Yeah, I mean,
but
that would be good.
Okay. It was a close second. Or this was a close second. Alters was a very close second because that performance was
Alex
fucking
Jordan.
amazing. Even though I bounced off the game like halfway through, there's no denying like that the work that he put into that was just fucking awesome. But my
100%.
performance of the year, my favorite. Now, this is the difference between best and favorite. Like if I was going to say best, I might have said the Alters. I can't remember I'm sorry, I can't remember his name.
Okay.
I might have said that.
Alex
Alex Jordan, there you go. If I said best, maybe that. But my favorite, no question, not even close, Jeffrey Wright as Chase in Dispatch.
he was in the running. I don't know if he was second, but yeah, he was damn good. Damn good.
He just fucking every note, every joke, every fucking line. Like Aaron Paul was very, very good, but the timing and the inflection and shit like that, like made you laugh, made you cry, just crushed it. And there was he hit me in a way like a character hasn't hit me in a while. It's very, very good. Very, very.
He is
good.
phenomenal.
I love it.
Yeah, it was performance
Good one.
wise just across.
Did I say
the
not even
industry.
close? Sorry.
Across the industry, it was a hell of a year. There were so many amazing performances. This, like I said, this was the hardest category for me. For singular, I would have given Dispatch
tough year.
Probably, I don't know if it would be over Expedition 33. Expedition 33 was like real characters. Zeke, you said something earlier that like comedy writing is hard. I feel like voicing comedy and like being funny on camera is also very fucking hard, especially scripted comedy like that and like delivering the lines and the timing. I think that that's harder than in this moment than emotional voice acting. So now I'm battling with I still am indecisive about this. I'm just gonna reveal it and we'll talk about it. Andy Serkis as old Renoir in Expedition 33 for me was phenomenal on so many different ways, in so many different ways. But I feel like rewatching that game and hearing the emotions come through, knowing the end of that game and knowing like where he's coming from, make his performance a billion times better than just like when he's first introduced, you're just like, oh, he's just like a weird, mysterious old guy. Like, what is this guy doing here? And then when you actually know why he's saying the things he's saying and being so mysterious and all that stuff, the lines hit in a completely different way. And I think that's fantastic. So he was the one that I went with. I think if you asked me tomorrow, it would probably change. It would probably change. But he's who I went with this time around for favorite performance.
No, someone in chat mentioned Dead Take, which was a very good performance from Ben Starr and God damn it.
What?
Oh God, there's two performances.
Neil Goldman.
Neil Newborn.
Neil
Goldman.
Yeah,
Neil Newbaum.
And sorry, Neil Newbaum. They were
Just
fucking. If you like FMB games, I couldn't recommend it more. Dead Take was pretty great, but their performances are also great. And it was actually them, which is a rare thing. It was actually them on screen.
Yeah. I would assume that the community couldn't vote for singular voice actors, so I'm gonna reveal, and it's probably gonna be Expedition 33. Oh no, they could. Okay.
Yeah.
They went with
option.
Jennifer English.
Great option.
Yeah. Who Zeke, to harp on what you said, best and not favorite. She had the most in Expedition 33 lines and probably the biggest like range from start to finish of that game, where everyone was kind of playing, their not necessarily one note role, but she had a journey and you went on her journey throughout that game. So I get it. Good choice, chat. Choice, community.
And for those of you asking about Indiana Jones, that was on our last year because we do the show after December. So that was on last year's show.
Yeah.
Who was second?
Ben Starr. Jennifer English had 25% of the start.
Tom
the vote.
McKay on there? Out of curiosity?
No, not in the top 4. There was.
He was also close for me.
Very headed, interesting note. There was 36 submission. Cohh, you were 25th.
For your voice acting.
For your voice acting. So if you want to update your your Twitter bio, 25th community voted of 2025.
DF 2025 community voted 25th top voice actor in video games. I'm going to make myself a little badge for my shirt, I think.
That's really good. Aaron Paul was in 4th at 8%. A lot of people did vote for Troy Baker.
That's a great one.
But I think that he was in there for Indy, but also Higgs in DS2 at 11%. And then Ben Starr coming in at 19% for Dead Take and Verso on Expedition.
How do you say Jennifer English? Maye? I can't remember how to say that. Mael. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Mael, Clair, your Expedition 33 for the podcast listeners. That's the one the community voted.
Yeah. Tom McKay was 6th.
Oh, cool. There we go. Okay, good.
Yeah. Andy Serkis was right behind him Amelia Tyler was 8th, Laura Bailey was 9th, and Alex Jordan was 10th. So there you go. Cool. That is favorite performance. What's the next category? Favorite moment. I think year after year, this is my favorite category that we do because it varies wildly. Let's do the community first. Let's really switch it up here and see what the community went for.
Their favorite moment was playing Expedition 33. I'm experiencing E33.
I wonder how specific they could get here.
Yeah, because this is a weird one. You have to parse it out, right?
Yeah, so they just said Expedition 33.
Yeah, okay, I figured as much. So playing E33.
And it says the top 3 picks were the ending, Act 1, and Act 2 in that order.
It took the top 3 spots.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's fucking hilarious.
That's funny because
no, they took the top 4 spots.
God,
28%. 28 submissions. 25% for the end. 23% for the Act 1 ending. 18% for the Act 2 ending, and 3% for the start/prologue. 3% for the dispatch bar fight, and 3% for the Blueprints ending. As someone who doesn't know what that is there an ending?
I was gonna say, how you gonna say that about a game that doesn't end? We don't even know if the ending's been found. What are you talking about? Who said that?
3% of the vote. So yeah.
I mean, I guess there's a couple soft endings. If you want, there's a couple stopping points. If you wanted to say.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Zeke, you start. What was your favorite moment of 2025 in video games?
It's probably no surprise to anybody. It's 2 words long. Everybody knows if you played it, or if you watched me play it, or if you even played it yourself, it's probably up there for you.
I know where you're going.
Keep up.
Pretty good.
Good one. Good one.
Fuck, dude. Even thinking about it now is getting me.
No, the silence. The silence.
It's good.
Was everything there?
Yeah, man.
Do you watch a lot of people react to that moment, Zeke? Do you go and do that after you watch a thing or play a thing to see people react? I don't
actually. No.
Is that something you think you would enjoy? Or you just don't care?
No, it's just. I think I have to give it more time. I probably will in the future, but like, I want to have that moment for myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. For me, because I played this like weekly, so this was the end of that week of week 3, I guess. It was an immediate tonal shift in the broadcast, followed by, I'll see you guys next week. I don't really know how to follow this. Followed by, I played it on a Thursday. I immediately was like, I have to see other people react to this. And TikTok doing what TikTok does and listening into every word that I say. I loaded it up, and sure enough, here's everyone doing that exact scene. And I watched everyone go, and that's all it was. Everyone just took a deep breath.
As it dawns on them what's happening.
Yeah, took a deep breath and goes, oh God, and it plays out. Yeah, a great moment for sure. A great moment.
Yep. Favorite character combined with great moment, like,
yeah.
Good Lord, man. No, and I'm glad that I waited till it was completely out because I took some time with that moment, and then I needed something to like take the pressure off, like take the emotional burden off of me. Or like the next scene, like it tapers off, which is nice, and it was a good denouement from that fucking scene, because if I had to just leave it like that, that would have fucking killed me waiting another week to get to the next part of the thing.
Yeah,
I am very glad I waited too.
For me, I'm glad I played in the moment because it put an exclamation mark on that moment of like, you're gonna sit with this shit.
Yeah, man.
For a week.
Yeah.
I got enough shit I'm sitting with. I don't need that too.
For me, I was like, bring it, let's go. I'll emotional vampire the shit out of this. Cohh, what was your favorite moment of 2025 in video games?
So it was not an exact moment, but
Okay.
there was a
You voted for
culmination-
another cast, didn't you?
No, well, I mean, not really. It's a small handful of characters, but there was a certain sequence of events that for me was not only incredibly immersive, but like it pulled on so many emotional strings, and the actors did such a phenomenal job relaying all the emotions that were part of the scene. And I do not have a good memory, but it speaks very highly to me that I can almost remember everything about the ending of KCD2. It was
I think that's a moment.
just like Zeke was talking about. There's parts of it that hit me very hard.
Yeah.
So it was great. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Dispatch, by the way, was 13th on the community. KCD ending was 9th.
9th?
Yeah. So it made the top.
That's
10.
higher than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah.
Where was Dispatch? And what was the moment?
13th.
Oh, it was the bar fight though, right?
No, it was keep up for the best moment.
Oh, well,
Drop-
okay.
Yeah.
Dromix says, is it because of the father and son dynamics? That was a big part of it for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They do it so well. And you feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah, saying that
Brothers.
it's wild actually, given most of our moments. Cohh has picked moments before because of the father-son dynamic. Zeke has picked moments because of the brother dynamic before on the show. And I've picked moments for this exact same reason as well. And it's always the needle drop moment. It's when music hits with some miraculous event in a game. And much like the favorite performance for me, it was about the character. And it's the needle drop before the like midway fight with Renoir, where the guitar comes in. And
Great one.
I emotional vampired the fuck out of this because every time it hits, the first thing is you miss 3 attacks. You miss the parry on it because they don't pause. You go straight into the fight and Renoir just attacks you. And you're like, fuck, I'm listening to the guitar going. And then they pause and they're like, holy shit, this sounds so insane. This music's insane. So for me, that was like the favorite moment because I did the same exact thing. Missed all 3 parries and then got to experience that music for a little bit. It was good. We already saw the communities. I think that's that for that category.
Yeah.
What else do we have left? Favorite feature, biggest surprise, biggest disappointment, games we wish we played, most anticipated, top 3 games streamed / watched. Because I vote. We'll talk about it when we get to that category. Favorite feature.
Before we go on, since we're all like in an emotional state right now.
Are we?
When I was down in Austin for Christmas vacation, Gassy Mexican Max said something to me. He's like, you know what I'm trying to do more? When I'm having a good time, I try and say it out loud. So I just want to let you guys know I love this show. And I'm having a great time.
Hey, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. We love doing it with you. Good show.
Speak for yourself.
We've only been doing it for 11 years now or some shit.
Yeah.
I know, man.
It's been a doozy.
Awesome. A lot of fun.
It's been a doozy.
of
Now, shut the fuck up, Zeke. Do your favorite feature.
Okay, sounds good. Wait, I went first last time. It's
Fuck!
turn.
I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Cohh's going
No.
first.
I want to go first.
Cohh, go first.
You know what's awesome? You
Went first.
know what's awesome? When you don't shoot a lot of people and then they stop shooting at you. My favorite part is Arc Raiders aggression-based matchmaking. That is my favorite feature. I think it's brilliant. I love it. They finally admitted to it
They
a couple days
finally
ago.
admitted to it, yeah.
Finally admitted to it. I think that this system is there are some issues with it and it needs some fine-tuning, but
Friendly.
the premise of this system is brilliant. The premise, especially when they didn't tell anyone about it. Because what happened was people started organically finding their own ways to play. And you would see all these people talking about their experiences, and no one really knew why these experiences were so different. So it was like this giant community, like learning about systems that nobody really knew about, but we all kind of thought were there in some way or another. So I think that not only is the feature cool, but this is an interesting mechanic to try to get a single game to deliver completely different experiences to the same audience. And I think that that's wildly cool. Like, the premise behind this system is incredibly interesting and not something that a lot of devs try to do because honestly, they're really risky. So yeah, I love this feature. It needs more development, but like, we don't see stuff like this enough. By the way, I do need to tie this into also the solo queue in Arc Raiders. The way that they differentiate between that, I think is super interesting. So the idea of like a social queue and then a much more PvP focused duo and squad queue, very interesting systems that we have not seen nearly to develop to this level in previous games. So definitely my favorite feature this year.
Yeah. I'm glad I guess I'm glad they came out and said that it's a real thing.
I'm torn on that.
But I'm also glad that they waited as long as they did, because the mystery kind of like made it more fun, I guess.
Completely agreed.
Yeah.
Yep. It made it a lot more interesting. And here's the thing. It's interesting you say that. I'm not super jazzed they admitted to it. And I really hope, like, I want them to be more transparent about what they want from the system. I want them to obfuscate how everything else works. Like, do not give the player base the ammo to gamify this system. They don't need to know those details. Sure, tell us kind of the idea of it, the overview, but I really hope we never get those details because I think it's super cool how it is. And if people find out like, oh, you need to do this many rounds of not shooting, and then you have to go this many rounds, like the whole thing's gonna fall apart.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I can go real quick, Zeke. For me, I kept circling back to this. This one was one of the harder categories, only because I didn't. It's one of those things where it's like, whenever I'm playing a game and I find, oh man, that's such a smart feature. That's so cool. At the end of the year, I don't fucking remember those moments. I don't know what the fuck
it's tough, man. It's
Go Expedition 33 is my answer.
But there was one where I was like, okay, no. And we utilized it. I don't want to utilize it every single time I play the game, because it almost simulates kind of what I guess a real war would sound like. But it was the Battlefield 6 like voice comm filter thing where it turns the comms to in-world.
The second you said I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, we used it a lot when I played with Cohh in Battlefield 6, and we used it with Strippin and DatMod's War Tapes. Well, no, War Tapes is like the sound version, I think, Barry, because there's different like audio modes, and then there's a different proximity chat mode, and this is the in-world proximity chat mode. But it's cool and also a little fucked up when you hear a Cohh Carnage flying a plane who's very distant, and you hear him just go, ah! You're like, Cohh got in a plane. It didn't go well.
Nope, never does.
Yeah, it didn't go well at all.
Never.
So
I'm one of those players that gets in a plane and then crashes within 30 seconds and then complains about, the controls aren't set right. I'm just gonna have to work on that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have made.
They're not, though. Sometimes they're not set right.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes the controls are to blame. It's okay to blame the controls when they're bad.
That's right. So yeah, that was my favorite feature. Zeke, what about you? Did you happen to write down one of those moments throughout the year, or where'd you settle?
No, mine was that favorite feature is so tough if there's not one that like stands out. Like when we all did Lethal Company's like proximity mic, and it was like that was a unanimous choice. Like there was a bunch of things, like your Arc Raiders choice is fucking beautiful. I mean, I've never played it, but I've heard descriptions of it, and it's great. Same with the flaw system from Outer Worlds. Like that sounds great, but I didn't play it.
Oh, that was fuck! That would have been a great one.
That was actually my runner-up.
That's the thing. So I had to like dig down, like, what did I think was like an innovative idea that they instituted in a game? And it's more of an esoteric thing. It's not like one specific thing, but Blueprints was my choice for favorite feature in the way that they presented a puzzle roguelite.
Love it.
Like,
yeah,
it's such a risk. It's such a chance you take. Like the way that the puzzle is like everywhere. The puzzle is literally everywhere in every room. Like every little thing that you see could possibly be a part of that puzzle. And the thing is, you have to like the thing that I loved and hated about it was the RNG of it. It's like, I want to see this fucking room one more time because there's something in this room. I know it and I need to see it, or I need to turn this knob, or I need to press this button, or I need to do that kind of shit. Like that, I thought that the way they laid out the puzzle in a way that was roguelite, where you had to die and come back, die and come back, die and come back to piece it together over and over again until you finally get a bigger picture of what's going on. And then shit, like when shit falls into place, man, it's satisfying. Holy shit. So yeah, the way the gameplay layout was in Blueprints was my favorite feature.
Yep. No,
Cool.
that's a great pick. Yeah, you reminding me of the flaw system in Outer Worlds too. I guess the reason I didn't think of that is because it wasn't really a feature, because I had to fucking take every single one in my playthrough, and that's why I stopped playing that shitty ass game at 20. The game that has nothing to do with it. You don't have to take every single one. I just made a cursed playthrough. So don't do that. Don't do what I did.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Community vote. The parry system.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
E33.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Yep. Could be.
You can still, it still can be your favorite feature though if it's been done.
Yep.
Hey!
Oh, there is a lot. It says from parrying to Pictos and Lumina
okay.
to combat, the community enjoyed a lot.
The Picto system was pretty cool. Yeah, once you could finally understand it, that took me a little bit.
It took 40% of the vote for various features. Arc Raiders, Proc's voice / queuing system was 16%. Blueprints was third at 11% for the puzzle / design.
Hey,
and then the flaw system was 10%.
I missed the second one. What was the second one?
Arc Raiders, Proc's voice / queuing system.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, the
No, someone brought up
Raiders
something
is also fantastic. That's I didn't think about that one. That's a great one to mention too. Like being
Well,
able to
go
ahead.
Until people bring it up, you forget, like, oh my god, that was brilliant, you know.
Yep.
And one of them was and I remember Mozzie playing through Avowed, the dialogue lore, like that you could just do it anytime.
Oh yeah,
anytime you could.
Yeah,
like,
they did that in
like,
previous games, but it's a phenomenal feature. Absolutely,
yeah, that was a cool
very
system
handy.
too, or cool feature. Like there's a bunch of shit that you just
ones.
forget about. Like the things I think of when I think of favorite feature, I'm just like, did they do eye for inventory? They didn't. Okay, favorite feature. Did they turn off motion blur automatically?
Inventory is
feature.
always tab.
Yeah, I mean, someone mentioned the last level in Split Fiction. I would say that might be moment more than feature, but yeah, that last level is very. It's the reason why that game stands out, because otherwise the rest of the game is kind of the same thing that they've made before. The final level,
No, that was
very different.
definitely in the conversation. The head conversation for a favorite moment was the Split Fiction finale.
Yeah,
that was really good.
That's very good. All right. Let's go back to this. Go to the next category. Biggest surprise.
Sorry, I laughed because of my choice.
Okay. You go first then.
Sounds good. Biggest surprise for me, and okay, this is owed an explanation. I'll just reveal it. The biggest surprise for me was Mind's Eye. And the reason why it was the biggest surprise for me, and I was like, okay, what surprised me the most of all the year? What surprised me the most about Mind's Eye was that I played it late and it was just as bad, if not worse, than everybody fucking said it was. That was the biggest surprise. I'm like, I've played shitty games. I have played shitty games in my life, and I have a pretty good, like I will give a lot of leeway. But this game, there was no fucking excuse for this game to be as bad as it was. And it just nailed every single thing that people are saying. It's like, you can't complete missions. You complete missions and you don't know why. You're flying over nothing. It's like all the shit that everyone was saying, totally 100% true. And I hated it just as much. Hated it, like Mystery Science Theater, as much as anybody else did. It was, and I platinumed it. It was fucking abysmal. It was so surprising at how accurate all of the bad descriptions of it were. So that was my biggest surprise.
Wow.
Fair enough. Yeah. needs a
Somebody
little
says,
bit
does Cohh still have a sponsorship for Mind's Eye? No, they never called back.
Funny enough, it actually got passed on to Zeke, and Zeke played
Oh.
it in full. Yeah, that's what
There
happened.
you go.
I did.
Yeah.
No, I just remember those conversations with Gene.
Oh, yeah. No, they
And-
were great.
Oh, it was so much fun just
He,
talking
he was
about
such
it.
a great guest. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
He's great.
I
Gotta
follow
have
him
that
on
con-
Twitter now, and I don't agree with him on everything, but he's spot on about a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Agreed.
Cohh, what was your biggest surprise?
I have one that's going to be on here and a very honorable mention that got so close.
Okay.
Here, my biggest surprise, and it happened multiple times in the game. And the reason it happened was because I got to 2 specific points in this game where I was like, wait, there's more? How much more? Oh my God. And that happened 2 distinct different times in Blueprints. And that happening once in a game is a big deal. When you get to a point where you're like, whoa, there's like a whole bunch more. But dude, that happened twice in this game. And that blew my mind. Like the depth of Blueprints is staggering. And if you keep going down that hole, it's incredible. So that is my answer.
Barry put
I
2.
don't have Expedition 33 on this. I didn't put that on this.
Barry?
Oh wait, no, wait. Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Barry has an older one. My selection was Blueprints.
Okay.
The reason I took the other one off is because I felt it was a little too spoilery. Even though I loved it.
Well,
But
yeah,
I'll go
he
ahead and
did.
say it now.
I see what
now
you're
that
saying.
Now that we have,
I see what you're saying.
Gustav.
Yeah.
Gustav was that. And funny enough, my honorable mention is similar. So Gustav was a very big surprise. But then my honorable mention was there was this one specific thing that happened in one game. And to this day, I hate it. It bugs me, rubs me the wrong way, and I'm viscerally attached to what happened in this one event. And that is, there's this super cool character in Abiotic Factor, and you open a door, and he just gets lasered out of nowhere. Like literally, you're doing like this. He's like leading you to explain what's happening, and like he's a really interesting character, and you've been doing like stuff with him for hours, and then a door opens, and he just gets accidentally murdered, gone, and everything he was doing, the game just drops because the character's gone. But like he literally
Is it
represented.
scripted death?
Oh, it's completely scripted. But like
Okay.
he literally represents a faction that like has all the answers. And he's like, you've been helping him get to the point where he's going to be able to deliver them all. And then right when you're like getting to the point, like he opens a door and 2 other characters are like messing with a thing and they just laser him. They just kill him.
Jeez, okay.
And they're just like, oh, did we just murder that man? Oh, was he your friend? And it's just like, put him back together. I was talking to him. Like, what are you doing? So that was probably one of the biggest surprises of the year. I to this day, I'm like, how did they kill him? To this day. But yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah. For me, this might be a heel turn for a lot of people. But this came from not necessarily, I mean, I guess it's the game a little bit, but it's more about like my addiction to the game and the fact that I'm still playing it almost every single day. I want to play it because in an hour and 20 minutes, the level cap's going to increase, and I'm very excited for that. And I've hit it every single week, but my biggest surprise
If you
is
say League of
2025.
Legends, I'm quitting.
No,
Quitting.
No, I think
it's where wins me.
Yeah, I think it's where wins me.
Okay.
I have
Interesting.
170 hours in this game. I was sponsored for it. Never would have touched it ever, I think, outside of that sponsor. And they hit me up for the sponsor, and then they were like, hey, you want to keep getting sponsored? And I was like, yeah. So I kept playing the game, and they're like, hey, you want to get sponsored for a third time? Yeah. And then I'm 40 hours in at that point, and I'm like, wait a minute, I could just keep playing this game for free. So that's what I did.
Whoa, wait a second, just for funsies? What is this?
I played so much of this game and continue to play so much of this game. It is like brainless dopamine, sometimes nonsensical I'll be 100% honest. There is a ton of AI in this game. Not only can you have your character created via AI by listening to your voice, you can put in an image and it'll create your character. A lot of the quest text, which is one of those games where I skip it all. It's all AI voice gen. I'm 100% certain. You can have conversations with AI in the game. And the best way to cheat that is by just taking the last word that they say and putting a question mark behind it. And then they just continue talking until you solve it. So I've even taken the thought out of that. But I absolutely love the combat in it. It's like Dark Souls light is how I can describe it. And flying around in it is a ton of fun. Movement is a ton of fun. Combat's a ton of fun. It's just my go-to, I just lost in League of Legends. I'm going to boot this up and have a memory wipe for an hour. I'm going to go do a bunch of nonsensical things and collect bugs and fly around and do nothing, but also do everything at the same time. So, yeah, biggest surprise for me was Where Winds Meet and how much I'm playing it, given what it is. So, oh yeah, there's also a Kung Fu Hustle mount, which is funny because your character just runs like this in place.
I saw videos of that.
Yeah, it's self-aware in a lot of ways, but yeah, that's my biggest surprise. What do we think the community's is? They'll probably say E33, right? Like this.
Biggest surprise. You know what? I bet it's Gustav.
It could be. No, they just said the game. I mean, to be fair, it is a massive surprise. I almost put it there because, you remove all of the accolades that it's gotten. It came out of fucking nowhere. Like it really, truly did.
Permanent. Like that was serious, man. That was a serious thing.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I would say no one could have predicted. Like when we played the gameplay demo, we were like, oh, this seems seems pretty cool. Seems well done. You couldn't have predicted how big this game got. And all the stories behind it, all the freak accidents almost that occurred with
the confluence of events that came together to create this game is astounding.
Yeah. I get it.
Yep.
I get it. That one with 37% of the vote. Dispatch was 18, 13% went to Blueprints. Arc Raiders was 6, and Megabonk was 6.
Hey, Megabonk. Nice option. Cool.
Yeah. 22 submissions for biggest surprise. Makes a lot of sense. Next one. Biggest disappointment presented by Quadruple A. Thank you for sponsoring this year's award, Quadruple A. As always, your shit. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Who's going first?
I can go first.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My biggest disappointment this year is a disappointment for multiple reasons. And I guess I should say of 2025. This was it personally let down some of my own expectations. It had a lot of controversy behind it as well. Overall, I don't feel it respected the source material. And man, I tell you, this is one of the first times that I've had a childhood potential future get ripped from me. And my biggest disappointment last year is the entire project of Marathon. I don't like it, man. I don't like that they stole art. I don't like that the playtest didn't do well. I don't like that they took a game franchise from my childhood, turned it into some Zoomer colorful extraction thing, and then just remove everything that made the original special. It's just it feels so hollow and soulless that it's incredibly frustrating as somebody who not only likes Bungie. I mean, Bungie is a company that I grew up with, kind of like Bethesda. I want to see them succeed, but it's just how can you do this? How can you think this is a good idea? It's very disappointing.
Yeah.
It would have been awesome to see them have their own cool extraction shooter in its own universe, maybe even the Destiny universe. and then make an actual Marathon reboot. Like, bring it back properly. It was a single player adventure game, dude, not whatever this is. Like, it's very weird. I get the same vibes from this as I do when Prey just slapped its name on top of, or when Bethesda slapped Prey on top of Arcane's latest product, because they had the IP laying around. And Marathon deserves better than that. Marathon was one of the things that made Bungie famous, and it deserves better than that.
I love that, dude.
Yeah.
I love how passionate you are. Like, they deserve better.
Hey, thank you.
I agree, but for completely different reasons. Because, like, I don't give a shit about the Marathon IP.
For the record, I do not. Prey is one of my favorite games of all time. I just don't like how Bethesda. It shouldn't have been called Prey. It should have been called. What did they want to call it? Arcane wanted to call it Psycho Shock.
Oh,
it's
did
like
they really?
That's what
I
it
never
should
knew
have been.
that.
Yeah, they wanted to call it like a shock to show that like it was a spiritual successor. But Bethesda just stepped in and said, "Oh, we have this old IP. Just stamp that on it."
Yeah, I was also reluctant to put Marathon here because technically the game's not out. It comes out this year, so I was a little bit. But it was still the biggest. They fucked up on so many levels, all of which Cohh said. But for me, it came from a love of Bungie and a love of Destiny. Like, this is the next Bungie game. The people that brought you Halo are launching a new thing. They're doing a new thing. And
here's the worst part.
Yeah.
After every single thing I've said about it, I still want it to succeed. Like, I don't want Bungie to go under. I don't want anyone to lose their job. Like, it's just, from where I'm sitting, I'm just like, it looks like you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Like, and I hate seeing that. I hate it. Like, it's just, not good.
Yeah, I'm hoping that come April, March. I forgot when this launches. March, April, something like that.
I think they're getting it out in March. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I'm on this show being like, look, guys, I know they stole art. Okay, I know they did all that.
So the slight silver lining here is there is a relatively vocal community that has said that in the last 6 months, Bungie essentially realized they had to retcon a lot of what they wanted to do, and they did fundamentally change a lot of stuff. And the people that are still playing it are saying now it's a lot better. I don't know what a lot better means, but hopefully things are moving in a good direction. I too hope I'm one of the people that when Marathon comes out, maybe I try it for a couple hours and I'm like, hey, it's a lot more fun than I thought. Like, I'm hoping for that. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't. I don't.
This is prime for a frown upside down No Man's Sky story. They can do it.
It can happen. Like,
yeah.
I mean, with the art stuff, I think it's going to be a little hard, but maybe.
That last video they showed, it's such a weird categorization of it, but like, it wasn't a complete disaster.
We had the discussion today, and this is interesting. Just a little. We had a little caveat here. We had the discussion today. Somebody said, "Do you think Marathon is going to be a Concord? Do you think it's going to be Concord 2?" And we had a discussion about the fact where it's like Marathon will not be a Concord 2. There's no possible way. And that's because Bungie, unlike Sony, doesn't have the resources to cut a product and refund everything. That can't happen. So that means Marathon could be a beautiful disaster that we've never seen before. This is going to be something new, potentially, because they can't just drop it. Like, that's not an option. So it's going to be different. I don't think this is going to be a Concord 2 because I don't think it can be a Concord 2. This is going to be something different.
I will say a lot of people were very quick to be like, oh, Arc Raiders came out and it's destroyed it. The best thing that ever happened for Marathon is Arc Raiders is a success.
Yes.
100%.
Especially, here's another great thing. By the time Marathon comes out, there's a really good chance that Arc Raiders fatigue could be set.
Exactly.
So if they're poised to be, if they actually get a decent product out right when that's hitting, and God forbid Embark slows down the updates or doesn't have some good ones around that time, like, there's a future where people could jump over.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of barriers between here and there. So
there is. And it has, like, I don't know how you get rid of the stain, as it were, of everything that's already happened.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
everything.
Yeah. You say Marathon and like fucking 30 bags of luggage with it, wheel into the room, and you're like, what? You got to talk about all that. So We'll see. Anyways, Marathon. That's Cohh and I's biggest disappointment presented by Quadruple A of
Unfortunately,
2025.
yeah.
Zeke, what was your biggest disappointment?
You
These are
need
always
people
fun.
like me. You can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Guess what my biggest disappointment of this year was?
Please tell me it's chat's opinions.
Go ahead, put it up. Put it up. That's right, Expedition 33.
Because it was so hyped up.
I don't know if I could be on the same screen as you right now. Hold on.
I am actually
You
curious.
gotta have the sweep. The sweep has to stay. It has to be one in there every time. No. Okay.
It was
All
hyped up to
joking-
like
It
crazy
was really
levels
hyped
for you.
Yes.
All
Yes.
joking aside, I don't know if anybody was around. I know you guys were, obviously, because this is the show. But when one of the years, Breath of the Wild was my biggest disappointment. It's the same reason. It's the exact same reason. I went into it. I'm like, fuck, let's go. I'm gonna fucking love this. And I jumped in, and I'm like, okay, music's good, story's good. Okay, we're going. And then it just like kind of died on me, and I'm like, fuck. And I tried it again for another 9 hours. And it died on me again. And I'm just like, I'm so disappointed, but I don't know if I'm disappointed in the game per se, or more myself, because everybody loves it so much. I feel like I'm the disappointment. I seriously.
That's not
Is it
the
the
first
kids
time
that
you've
are
said that
wrong,
phrase
or is
too.
it me?
Yeah.
No, I know that, but that's the thing. That's why I was disappointed that I didn't love it. That was that therein lied my disappointment. Was like everybody loved it, and I can see why. I'm standing on the outside going, everything about this game is excellent, and it is. I don't like it. Why? Disappointed. I wanted to love it so much, and I was just so disappointed that I couldn't.
You've probably stated this before. Where did you stop? Because you said you played it for 18 hours, 9 hours and 9
Well,
hours.
I played it 9 hours twice.
Oh, wait. So did you
Yeah.
finish Act 1?
I don't think so. No.
You
No,
would-
I
you would
think I
know.
quit
You would know.
shortly after. Yeah, no, I didn't then. No, I quit shortly after the village, the whatever those guys are, the paintbrush guy village.
Oh yeah, the
The Gestrels. Yeah, and that's
Yeah, the Gesture village. Yeah.
yes.
I don't know
No,
if,
and
if
listen,
you playing
this
for
is
another
not a-
2 hours would make you love it or hate it more.
Maybe. But that's
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like, I am not disparaging the game at all. I know, like, technically it is amazing, and it is. The music, the graphics, the voice acting, the performances, the combat system. Like, the combat system was probably my favorite part of it. The learning the parries and the satisfaction of doing that. But like, I wasn't strung along by the story or anything. Yeah. I for some reason just
Not for
did
everyone,
not
man.
did not click with me.
Not for everyone, and nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would agree. Let's see what the community went with. Yeah. I could, given the
Wow.
conversation around this, Monster Hunter Wilds
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
It's so unfortunate, I guess, is the word I'll use, because I ran into zero performance issues because I'm a spoiled streamer that has a very nice PC and can just, raw power through that shit. And I actually loved Wilds, but very few people did. So I totally get why that's the most, and it's better, a year after the fact almost. And it's also fucked up that I was on the show being like, oh, it's gonna be my game of the year next year, but you've already played it, blah, blah, blah. Spoilers, it's not my game of the year. So I get it.
Oh.
Yeah, I get
wait,
it.
What? Really?
Yeah, I know. Shocker.
Wow.
Shocker. I get it though. Yeah, I hope to the Monster Hunter fan base, which I know there's a lot watching, a lot that were disappointed by this. One, the updates, if you haven't tried them, they're actually kind of fun. If you're looking for that, I hope the expansion, which I thought was going to get announced at Game Awards this year. I hope we're singing its praises. I hope they fix all of that shit and the updates that they have coming out at the beginning of the year, and we go from there. So, yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds. I feel like I'm apologizing for Capcom right now.
Capcom apologist.
God damn it.
For being the disappointment.
No, someone in my chat said an analogy that I want to repeat that I thought was perfect. I wish I would have thought of it. For Clair Expedition or Clair Obscur, I loved all the ingredients, but I didn't like the cake. And I think that's a great way to put it for me.
Yep. I get it. So we actually, okay. Barry, how did you sort the tie here? Because there was a tie, at least in the percentage for community vote. Monster Hunter Wilds was 12%. Mind's Eye was 12%. I guess maybe the other one was a little bit higher of 12%. The percentage are rounded to the nearest percent. Okay. That doesn't answer, Barry. COD Blob 7 was third. Vampire Bloodlines was fourth. Avowed
I was wondering if Bloodlines was going to make it up there.
Oh, Bloodlines. Yeah, that checks out, man. Paradox really screwed that up.
Yeah. Avowed 6%. And then just in general, chat put in AI. They were just like, yeah.
AI was a big disappointment.
Just fuck AI.
Oh, God.
You were supposed to save everything and you ruined it all. Fucking AI.
That's pretty funny. Okay, Wilds had 91 votes. Mind's Eye had 86 votes. So there you go. That's why. Okay, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Next category.
Wait a minute. I forgot that I switched my two categories around. The game disappointment should have been Mind's Eye, and the game biggest surprise should have been Expedition 33. I fucked
There
up.
you go.
I'm so sorry.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. See, that makes more sense.
That makes more sense. Yeah,
Way more sense, right?
We'll fix it in post.
There we go.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll fix
No one
it in
watches
post.
this show anyway. It's fine.
Do you love me again, chat? Do you love me again? Am I cool now? Can you stop hating me, please?
Zeke's follower count going back up after the death.
He's got the live follower count number there. You go.
Right.
I thought the hate I got for picking Zelda was bad. Jeez.
Yeah. That tracks. Games we wish we played. Another category here where as streamers, there's only so many hours in the year that technically we can stream. And so we actually, in a crazy year like 2025, we have to pick and choose the games that we put out there on you guys, and the games that we play.
This year is bad for my third option.
Yeah, and the games that we play by ourselves, and the games we just don't play that much of. That's always my list. Is like, what games that I wish we played more of, that I wish I played more of. So, Zeke. Let's start with
mine's super short because I tried a lot of games and there wasn't a lot of games I felt like I missed out on. I did miss one on the list. First of all, I was like, games we wish we played. And I submitted one answer and Barry was like, there's 3 slots for that. I'm like, shit, I'll get back to you. And I didn't get back to him. So,
Okay.
That's on me.
So it's
That's
all
on me.
just Expedition 33.
But my number one is Outer Wilds.
Okay.
Or Outer Worlds 2.
I think we're gonna go
that.
3.
After hearing you guys discuss that,
it's gonna go 3, 2, 1. So I'll just do this.
Yeah.
I heard you guys discuss it in the floss system and shit like that. I just wish there was time left in the day to fucking play that. Outer Worlds 2 sounded awesome. The other one, I did have another one. Believe it or not, I wish I would have played Death Stranding 2. I really do.
I wish both of you would have played that. Yeah.
I know. I
finished it in Cohh's situation, but yeah, sorry.
It had a couple things going against it. One, it's Death Stranding, and I didn't like the first one was kind of meh.
It is Death Stranding,
but I heard it's a little better or a little bit more coherent this time, even if slightly. So yeah, I do wish I would have played it, if for nothing else, that I could have been like, you guys are idiots, this game sucks. Or I love a good change of heart. I would have loved to come back and been like, Death Stranding 2, fucking great game. Probably didn't see that coming, did you? But I didn't play it, so I wish I would have played it.
It's a good game.
And and the reason why is because I mean, I didn't check, but it's over 400 and something games that I played this year. Probably close to 500 because
More
of
than
just
a game a day, my man.
indie days, and that's not even counting demos. Like if you counted demos, I'd be up here like 1,000 because I played through a fuckload of demos for a week.
Wow.
2 weeks or to give different times, but I touched like most of the games that people have talked about for their games of the year. Like I touched those. I played those for at least, half an hour to multiple hours. And I didn't have a year where I left a lot like going, man, I think I missed out on that, So that's why I only have like really 2 choices for this category.
Makes sense. Cohh, you want to go next?
Sure. So my last one, honestly, is probably the biggest one. So I am pretty unfortunately sad that the games I wish to play this way. It kind of says something a lot about the year when the games we wish we played was the entire month of October. I normally do a thing called Nopetober. I even asked the community for suggestions, but there were so many other games that I was like not able to play almost any of them. I missed Nopetober because of how many releases were this year. I still have a bunch of scary games that I'm looking forward to playing next year. I actually have a Nopetober list like of distilled down of like 5 or 6 titles that I'm going to start with next year. I'm hoping we're not quite as busy in October this year. But yeah, that was wild, dude. There was so many games that were out and I wanted to play that one of the first years I just had 0 time for basically any scary games.
Makes sense. Going
up the list, the next game I wish I played appeals to me in so many different ways. It has unique gameplay. It's got super addictive, interesting mechanics. It's actually based on like a game from my childhood, which is weirdly enough, but it's been evolved into this crazy amalgamation of whatever it is now. And that's Ball Pit. I wish I played Ball Pit. The game looks awesome. And it's based on like Brickle, which is a game that like I used to play back on my Apple II. Like that's it's awesome. So I love seeing like the soul of something from my childhood wrapped in this entirely new outer layer of awesome and mechanics and all sorts of great stuff. So I'm due to play it one day. I hope to, and it looks super cool. And the top game that I wish I had played, just because again, I'm kind of a little bit kind of what Zeke said. There's positives and negatives, but man, I wish I had played or I wish Death Stranding 2 had been on PC on release. Death Stranding 2, I had a lot of fun playing. I enjoyed it, but I started playing it almost like a completionist, where I was like maxing out like all the early things and getting a lot of stuff. And I found that in playing that way, most of my gameplay was just using the control pad to like go through my inventory and shit. And it got to me. It got to me. I was like, if I'm going to do all this damn inventory management, I want to use a mouse and keyboard. This is annoying. I hate this. I hate it. Like I hate having to go through 3 downs and over and select that menu and then go down 2 more and select that menu when I could have just hit tab and click with a mouse. Like I hate it. So I'm going to wait for that game to come out, and I'm looking for it's going to look better on PC anyway, probably.
It will.
So
yeah.
I'm planning on playing it on PC. I liked it enough absolutely to play it, but yeah, I know it's going to come out on PC, so I just said, why do this experience I'm not having as much fun doing, especially considering at the time I might have just dealt with it. But this year, again, has been crazy for releases. I had like 4 other games I could play at the time. So I told myself, instead of just wrestling with this, I'm going to go and play something else. And I did.
Yep.
So kind of wish I'd played it, though. It's a cool game, and I want to finish it one day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that game was going to be at Game Awards. Announcement for PC, that is. I thought we were going to get that. But
yeah,
I guess that really exclusivity holds a little bit longer. For whatever the next thing is. For me, mine comes down to I played all of these games, but I did not finish all of these games. And I can just rattle them off. I don't really have anything specific to say about them specifically. Hades 2 was my number 3. Like I said, I only visited the southern portion of that game. Once I got to the northern portion of it, I dropped it. And it might have been because everything else was coming out around this time, or Arc Raiders. There was like a 3-week or 2-week period where every fucking game came out. And Hades 2 was the one that got left. as well as Hollow Knight Silk Song, which I only played for about 2 hours, which I will go back and finish. But I've heard that game, as far as streaming it right now, is really difficult because chat gets really aggressive when people don't know where to go. So I'm going to take that cue from my fellow streamers on Twitter and wait a little bit longer to jump into it. And we'll go from there. And then my number one, a game I very much loved. I have not finished yet. I do plan to finish on stream, whether it'll be YouTube streams or Twitch streams. We'll figure that out in the future, but Ghost of GOTY. I want to see that all the way to the very, very end, which includes that optional fight. I just know that my hand is not ready for it because that game is probably the hardest game of the year for me. Just a brutal, brutal game on the hardest difficulty. And I'm such a dumbass that I won't have it any other way. So I will wait when GOTY maybe comes to PC or maybe not. I've already put 50 hours into it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's my top three. I think all of these games for everyone, they're all good games, and we wish we had time to play them. But unfortunately, we have other addictions that we must feed on stream, as well as follow trends and viewerships and blah blah blah.
So once again, I think I may have misinterpreted the category that you can say like games you wish you played more.
Yeah,
I thought it was zero amount of time played. So that's why I was like, oh man, I've played a little bit of most of the games that people have talked about this year. But there would have been a couple more on there.
Did you finish
Silksong might have been
GOTY?
on there. No, GOTY might have been on there.
Okay.
But I played a little bit of it. I played hours, a few hours of all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
You weren't playing on the hardest difficulty, right? In GOTY?
God no.
Did you try it at least?
No.
I heard horror stories, man.
Fuck those devs. Fucking. They're motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't know how they made that game so fucking hard. But some of those fights you just walk into and a guy's got like a staff and he's poke, you're dead. Fucking credits. You're like, what the fuck?
No, I remember I remember specifically the moment where I was like, where I had a paradigm shift in my gaming, and I was like, I don't need to play this on the hardest difficulty. It's not fun for me. And that was God of War when the first God of War came out. And I was like, these enemies are spongy. It's not fun. It's not satisfying. I just have to keep doing the same combos over and over and over and over again to get these guys down. And I busted it down. I busted down one difficulty level and I had a fucking blast, and it was my game of the year. And that was the moment where I was like, I don't need to do this anymore if I don't like the combat or don't like the mechanic.
Yeah.
Another moment with that?
Yeah.
I think I'm approaching that. I don't know if I'm there yet. Because I like when I play a quote easy game or a game on easy, it just doesn't hit the same way. So I think I'm just a masochist. Is ultimately what it comes down to.
You were talking about the hardest games of the year for me personally, and a game I put a bunch of hours in. And I put 70 hours into it, and it was First Berserker Kazan. That fucking game.
I dropped that game because it was so hard.
That pushed my fucking that just rage and anger, and like I put 70 hours into it, and I don't think I was even halfway done with it.
Do you remember what boss you stopped on? Cohh, did you? I think you got farther than I did. As well.
I played a lot of Kazan, dude.
Yeah. So did I. It was.
I didn't finish it though.
Yeah,
it was brutal.
No, it was hard but fun. Like the reason why I brought that up is because that's the difficulty that I had fun playing. And it wasn't because there was a boss that was too hard. It was just that like I'll pick that back up tomorrow, and I never did, and it just kind of faded into my memory.
That's why I think I'm so interested in playing more Where Winds Meet, because it does have like difficult fucking bosses, like really brutal bosses. But then if you don't want to do that, you're just like, I'll come back to you later. And there's no penalty for that. Because then you just go around, I'm going to go pick flowers. Because that's going to help my character out. If I go pick some flowers, then I won't have to do X, Y, or Z later. So that's why I'm into it so much. But it has some very brutal fights as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what the community put here. I'm not even sure how they filtered this. Okay. Dispatch coming in at number 3.
Okay.
Number
You
2.
can't put the game that you wanted to play most was Clair. Okay, good.
Clair Obscur.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33, number 2.
The sweep continues.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, number 1.
You know what? I see that. Yep.
It's so daunting.
Yeah,
it is a little
daunting for a lot of people.
Well, it's daunting because you have to play the first one, or you should play the first one, because the stories are it's a direct sequel
Continuation.
So, that's where I've always been a little bit hesitant to jump in. That, and I also don't want to get into the situation where Zeke is, where you play like a fan favorite game, and then you have to justify why you don't like it against people that think it's like the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. And I hate being in that position. So, yeah, those are the games we wish we played from the community.
Oh, that makes complete sense.
Yeah. Next category: most anticipated game of 2026. We should have put a little like asterisk here and put that's not Grand Theft Auto 6.
No.
Because I think for most people that's probably going to be where it's at. But it seems by your reaction, maybe it's not there. Let's.
No, I considered it. It's not on my list.
Okay. All right. Well, it is on mine. I'll start number 3.
Go do it. Woo!
Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm always interested in everything around a game, and I'm very quick to like join into the, I guess, hype train of a thing. And with Grand Theft Auto 6, it's we have never had anything like that come out in media.
Never been this big.
It's never been this big before.
Never been this big.
And I am just curious about what that looks like. If Rockstar can somehow deliver on that, and on any fraction of delivering on that, it'll be a massive thing. And I want to see what that's like. I want to see what that looks like. I also want to see where they take the like satire of it all, because when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, the world was in a much different place than it is now. And now satire is reality in a lot of ways. So how the hell are they going to approach that? So many questions that I have about it.
Lots of questions.
Yeah. Very, very interested in the everything around Grand Theft Auto. The other 2 games are just games that I really, really, really want to play. This one's a little shocking. I guess I'm shocked if all 3 of these ship this year. Number 2 is Control Revenant. Really want to see that and play that. I was shocked when they had that at the Game Awards, and even more shocked seeing the gameplay of it, given the first one. So can't wait for that. And then number 1, still a Marvel fanboy through and through. I want to play Wolverine. I want to see what that game's about. I'm excited as hell for it. I love everything that they've shown of it so far, and I want more. So I hope they all hit a launch window this year that they're supposed to. GTA 6 could very well be delayed, because I think right now the launch window is December. So we'll see if it's pushed to 2027.
Yeah, that's the tough part about this category. It's like it should have a parentheses like most anticipated game of 2026 if it's released in this year.
Yeah. November this year is when it's supposed to come out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Zeke, what are your most anticipated games of 2026?
I have to switch 2 and 1, but that's okay. We'll explain it when I get there. Because this was another one where I was like, oh shit, it says most anticipated game singular. Like shit. Barry was like, there's 2 more, and I'm like, fuck. So I had to go back and look. And then I realized there was one that I meant to put at the top. But my 3rd most anticipated game of 2026 is Slay the Spire 2. Oh my god! Still to this day, Slay the Spire is my most hours in game on Steam. If you look at my stats or whatever, a lot of that is me just leaving it on running when I'm doing other stuff. You know, in the background. I just leave it on and stay. But still, I love Slay the Spire, and I'm excited for Slay the Spire 2 to just be my fucking play anytime, play a couple of rounds, play a thing, play the whatever. Love it. Love Slay the Spire. My second, that should be my first, is also JP's second, Control Resonant. That is actually my most anticipated game of 2026, but that's okay. But yeah, dude, fuck. Control is by far my favorite Remedyverse game. My favorite Remedyverse like universe or world or whatever you want to call it. I like that how they're all interconnected, but I think everybody has a favorite, right? Everybody's like, you know, like I love Alan Wake, I love Control. Maybe even there's a weirdos who love that Quantum game.
Quantum Break.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, everybody has a favorite, and this is mine. Control it just speaks to me, and I love SCP shit. So I'm so excited to see the story of Adam. What's his name? Fuck.
Adam is right.
Is it right?
Dylan.
There you go. Dylan. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Dylan's story moving forward. So I'm really excited about that. And my number 2, which is actually my number 1, is Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah.
I forgot that comes out. I completely skipped over that.
Is that technically 9?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Village was 8. Is VIII. Yeah. Yep. This is Resident Evil 9, and it looks awesome. And I it's been a long time since I've been anywhere near disappointed by Resident Evil games. Like at least the last 2 have been fucking phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to this one for sure.
Can't wait to watch people play that one, because that's way too fucking scary for me.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
To play, I'll watch it. I love watching it, but man, playing those, specifically that one, which looks like they're gonna go crazy with the scariness of it. Yeah. Cohh, your most anticipated games of 2026.
So the bottom, my third most anticipated game is a little unique to me, and that's because I have been working on it for years, and my game Emberville goes into early access in summer of 2026, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. That's one of my most anticipated games next year. I can't wait. Damn
it! I missed a moment to get in good with Cohh. I should have said Emberville for all 3 answers.
You totally did. But it's okay. Hey, you know what? If y'all play it, I'll be thrilled. If you even look at it, I'll be thrilled. So we're good. But on top of that, there is another one that I am so excited for. This is a game where everything I've seen from it looks great. It is a remake of a game that I really enjoyed in my childhood, and that is the Gothic 1 remake. That is my. I
thought it was going to be Marathon
game. You have no idea, Zeke, how much I wish I could say that about Marathon.
I know.
You just gave me
more.
sadness when you gave me a sad. Okay, anyway. And the most anticipated game for me for 2026 should be no surprise to anyone that knows me, and that is the fully voice acted Warhammer 40K Dark Heresy game coming out. I am extremely excited. They're expecting 1.0 to be fully voice acted, and they are so good at making those worlds. And I love the Warhammer 40K universe, and I am ready to play that game. Very, very excited.
Did you check out that preview that they had a while back?
No, dude, I'm on a complete blackout. I already know I'm gonna absorb, consume, just destroy that game when it comes out. So I want to know nothing about it until it's here.
It's early access now, right?
Mm-hmm. There's like an alpha.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and there's going to be like some other stuff. I'm 90% certain they're shooting for 1.0 this year.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. That being said, there is a game that we don't, by the way, just an honorable mention. There's another awesome game coming out from Owlcat that I don't know if it's going to come out this year, but they're actually making a game based on The Expanse, and it looks awesome. Like cool, if you're a fan of The Expanse, like go watch the trailer they did. There are so many little things in that trailer that you can tell, like they know exactly what they're doing in that universe. Awesome. It's looking phenomenal. So definitely check out the Expanse game as well. I don't think that's coming out next year though. So I didn't know if I wanted to put that on my list. That'll be for next year's Game of the Year show.
Yep. Yeah. Sounds good.
Barry, I don't know if you're listening, Barry, but I just wanted to point out you forgot the skip ad button for his number 3 choice. It should have been right there.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Ad?
I was looking for it.
We talked about it. We talked about it. Yeah.
I'm not being paid. I own the studio, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wolverine came at number 3 for the community. Number
Nice.
2, Witcher. Sure. Yeah, we'll allow it.
What? Witcher 4 is not coming out in 2026.
Well, you know, they're still excited.
They have the DLC. out.
They're still excited about it. They're still
That
excited.
is some copium.
And then Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
Remember, CD Projekt Red is the company that told us about Cyberpunk like 10 years early. So don't get your hopes up.
Okay, so Barry said there was 139 different games, which is cool. GTA won by a wide margin, by over 400 points. And Witcher 3 was, Witcher 4 was 300 points clear of Wolverine. So they were,
Wow.
yeah, a lot of people.
Okay,
Witcher 4 is going to be big, turns out.
Jeez, yeah, dude. Wow.
I'm just wondering, chat, where's Expedition 33? What the fuck?
I know, seriously. There should have been an entry.
crushed.
Whatever's
Sweet
next
broken.
from the French.
What the hell?
Whatever's next, we're there.
Thought you were cool,
there.
chat. Thought you were cool.
No, that their choice, that
Expedition
Witcher 4 choice
34.
kind of reminds me of when I was like, Hades 2. Hades 2 again.
Yeah.
Most anticipated game. Hades 2 for the third time. No, I thought about Judas too, because Judas was supposed to release this year.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a release date and everything, and they just kind of like didn't talk about it and passed the date, and they're just like,
Yeah.
it's done when it's done, which is fine.
I didn't even know it was supposed to come out this year, and I'm looking forward to that. Jeez. Have they said anything since the date came and went?
I
haven't
think
looked.
so.
Sorry, I'm going to look.
But
This
I
up.
don't
Keep
think
going,
so.
Keep going.
I don't think they have. Yeah. The other games, because people in the chat were asking, 4th, Resident Evil Requiem. 5th was Fable. 6th was Control 2, Slay the Spire was 7. And then 007 First Light was 8. Where are you guys at with First Light? Are you into that? The new 007 game from the Hitman devs?
The thing that I keep coming back to is Hitman is freaking awesome. And I love whenever I dip into that. And I feel like 007 is just going to be like a less advanced Hitman in some ways.
Yeah.
Because like Hitman is so developed at this point. Like I'm wondering, how are you going to like iterate that in a base game? I don't know.
Yeah,
It's good. The big
they're
thing for
dealing with an established character. There's confines on that. Like,
Yeah.
whether you like, you could, I mean, it's, what is it? Like his first mission where he earns the 00 insignia, right? Insignia. And so there's a little leeway there, but it's still's got to feel like James Bond. Whereas Hitman was their own character, so they can do, they have more of a leeway to push the boundaries.
The big thing that I think is going to be interesting is how much the game is a departure from Hitman, because everyone knows like this is the Hitman company. So how exactly are they going to differentiate 007 in a way that doesn't feel just more simplistic, but actually feels like they're moving the franchise in like a fun and interesting direction, not just a less fun Hitman. So we're going to have to, I'm pretty torn. I'm not like super jazzed about it. I'm going to try it for sure. I love Hitman, but I don't have high expectations. Yeah.
And frankly, like,
True.
I don't want to like cause a ruckus here, but like kind of over 007 at this point. Like I'm a little bit over Bond.
I mean, we grew up with Bond.
I know.
007 has been with us our entire life. So, which is an interesting question. This could be them introducing it to a new generation.
Yeah.
And maybe that's like the whole point of this is they're trying to like, get it to the younger, the younger kids.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fun. I just, it's again, it's going to be interesting to see what decisions they make in making it different. Like, what are they going to commit to? They've been iterating Hitman for so long. So yeah, we'll see.
Yep. Let's talk about our top 3 games streamed or top 3. This one's always like top 3 events, but I tied games to said event. So
I always view this as like, I always view this for me personally. I love this category because it can be games that are not necessarily good or would be on your top 10, but like, boy, did you have fun streaming them.
Yeah.
Makes like
sense.
shit like that.
Zeke, why don't you start us off?
Okay. First of all, I don't know if it's on this list, but I want to give an honorable mention. I can't say I didn't necessarily put it on my list because I didn't stream it on my channel. But boy, did I have a fun every time I get to play Monopoly with Swifter. That is so much fun. It's on his channel, but god damn, we have a blast.
Oh, that's not your third. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Ah,
It's okay. It's okay.
You
No, I just
psyched
want to
me
give an
out.
honorable mention to that.
okay,
that's
your honorable
because-
mention.
Gosh, that's fun. Number 3, the Joker's game. Now, maybe this suffers from recency bias because we didn't talk about this on Drop Frames because I played it.
Yeah, what is
last
the
week.
Joker's game?
Or wait, did I play it last week or did I play it? Yeah, I had to have played it last week because. Oh wait, no. Because I started a CD-ROM-thon on Thursday.
Was it 2 weeks?
December 30th. I played it on Wednesday. Yep. This is a fucking terribly acted FMV game. Like it is like shit tier. But god damn, was it so much fun to have chat there and have like all the jokes and all the fucking just the bad acting, the weird choices, the like characters in the game that you fucking make fun of. Man, this was one of those like I would never recommend this game to anybody unless you're a streamer like me who is like very much like
AFK.
let's make fun of the game while we're playing it. And we did, and dude, so many people in chat that day were like, I haven't laughed that hard in so long. And me too. Just had a fucking wonderful time, a riot of a time just tearing it apart. And it was so good. So much fun. Let's see.
I wonder
My
if that'll be a
second-
trend in your top 3. Let's see.
No, actually, no. There's a okay. My number 2, top 3 game stream, Dispatch. Dispatch was so much fun to share. My first experience with it, with everybody, the laughter, the tears, like the moments, just it was one of those rare occasions where you actually share like your emotions with chat, and not only you're like sad but like happy and laughing and joyful and all that shit. Like it ran the gamut of emotions, and it was such a fun stream to do. Like I think because I did back-to-back playthroughs.
Yeah,
I did.
Oh yeah, you did 2 playthroughs in a row. I forgot.
Well, because I wanted to do both romance options. I wish I didn't. I'm gonna tell you, I wish I did.
No,
I wish I would have given it more space in
You
between.
can't skip.
It was a lot because that's my least favorite feature of 2025 was the not skippable cutscenes, which you should always have in every game.
I don't know why they don't have that. Yeah, it's very
It's
weird.
so silly, so
Very
silly.
weird.
But yeah, Dispatch was so much fun to share with chat and the highs and lows. But my number 1 favorite streamed game, it's always a fallback. It's one of those games that I can always go to. The franchise has so many different entries, and I can always go like, okay, we got about an hour left of the game. Let's play some observation duty. And
Oh, cool.
it's like it's community fun. Everybody, I get to like, we get to beat these really hard levels that I can never beat on my own with multiple hundreds of people like helping me out and shit, and I get to yell at them for getting things wrong, and we get this playful banter going. And is it a great game? Not really. It's a very, very simple game, but boy, is it fun to play with friends. And I mean, not that I consider my chat friends, but they're cool. They're all right.
All right.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, observation duty is just one of those games I can fall back on every time I finish a game early or like, let's play some observation. So yeah,
Fantastic.
game stream.
Cohh, do your top 3. I'll be back in time for the first. Ollie's got to go out. Barry, you have the con.
Absolutely. So, for my top 3 most streamed games, these are all games that, well, most of them you've seen before on my list, but there's a couple curveballs. So, my third most fun stream game is a game that you've already heard a lot about. It's one of my favorite games. And streaming Blueprints with the community was one of the best decisions I made. I was first thinking, especially when I first found out what the game was, maybe doing like a blind playthrough, like not reading chat and like trying to brute force some, a la the old school like MVG stuff. But I decided early that I just wanted to go with a do your best effort, no spoiler run in chat. And what was great is I played the game early enough to where like there were enough people guessing that no one really knew the right answer most of the time. So it led to some awesome, like all of us solving it together stuff, which was really, really fun. So that worked surprisingly well. And also there were a couple times I got spoiled, but considering how many puzzles there were in the game, like a fraction, like less than 3% of this game was spoiled to me. And considering how big it is, that is amazing. So I will always thank the community for that. They easily could have made that experience very different. But it was awesome. So loved it.
No, I concur. Like playing the first few hours of the game with chat, and I played more on my own, but like playing the first few hours with chat was very cool. When it was new and everybody was like figuring shit out like organically, and we were all kind of, you know, helping each other. And then I was glad that I took it off stream so I could have that on my own. But I'm glad you had a great experience with it.
There were definitely a couple puzzles I wish that I had not had spoiled. That were like one the two that were the biggest ones that had spoiled would have been fun to solve on my own. But at the same time, that allowed the experience of all the other stuff that wasn't. So, you know, it was a worthy change for me.
How many do you remember how many screenshots you ended up with?
Oh, that's a great question. Hundreds. At one point towards the end of the game, I had made a document of the atelier. I don't know if you got to the atelier mansion, but like I busted out like the Photoshop, the paint, and like we were going hard. It was, I wonder if I still have that somewhere, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Blueprints was awesome. My next top 3 game, unfortunately, is not really anywhere else on my list because we no longer have the category that this would have applied to. But I had such a fun time returning to this game, and it was so great because there's a lot of members of my community that play this game all the time. So when I returned to it, I had a pretty good idea about what I was doing, but the community was there like with bells on to, again, like help me figure it out, help me get everything done, you know, get my vision developed and everything. And what that was RimWorld Odyssey. It was so much fun returning to RimWorld and like building my ship and, you know, like learning all the changes and updates and what's been changed here and how's this been updated. And dude, building those ships in that game is so rewarding and fun. I'm very much due to return to RimWorld and do another run because my last ship got destroyed. I'm due to beat that. So that was a huge amount of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And as for my top game stream, to this day, it surprised me, and I have had more moments in this game while streaming than I think that more unique, weird, interesting moments streaming this game than I think any other game I've ever streamed, and that's Arc Raiders, man. Like the matchmaking system with solo, so many crazy moments with other people. It is, and there's no other environment and there's no other game that fosters that type of interaction. Not in that exact type of framework where there's this constant kind of tinge of danger because you know you can be killed by anyone around you at any time, but at the same time, everyone's making that conscious choice to work together. And that is awesome. Like, it is so cool. I came up on the extract yesterday, just doing around. The metro was there with the doors open, and there was a dude playing a guitar and a dude playing a shaker. And I just walk up to them. And they're just sitting there. No one's making the metro leave. They're just sitting there doing it, right? They're just playing. So I was like, screw it. So I just start dancing. And we do this for like 3 minutes. And some guy just comes up and he's like, hey, you guys okay? Nobody says anything. We just keep going. And this guy's like, guys? We just all look at him. He's like, are you leaving? And then all of us in a row with the in-game comms say, no. And we just stood there. It was so much fun. Like and that's just like one example of all. There's so many different weird, crazy, just never expecting things that happen in that game. A lot of nice people and a lot of dicks, but you know, it's a great experience. It's a really awesome game. But yeah, had a lot of fun with it. Have a lot of fun with it.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, they were like, he just comes up, are you waiting on anyone? And all of us, no.
That'll be sometimes.
We're just vibing, man. We're just vibing.
It's awesome that a game can offer such different experiences because never had that. All 3 of those people would have been dead the second I saw.
Yep.
And they would have shot me first, most likely.
That's what makes the game awesome. It's absolutely right. It's absolutely right. Anyone could have walked up on those 2 guys that were just playing instruments, gunned them down and looted those instruments and just left. They literally were partying next to the extraction on a tram that had been called. No weapons out or nothing. Anyone could have just come up and gunned him down. And sure enough, there we are.
Yep. It is good stuff. For me,
People in chat saying, "Oh, I'm sorry."
No.
Dune had an honorable mention, but unfortunately, Deep Desert killed Dune for me. Like the fact, the first part of Dune is awesome. I loved streaming it. Don't get me wrong. I had a fantastic. I recommend Dune for the first part of the game, but the second you start doing the Deep Desert, the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah,
and I couldn't. Yeah. Unfortunate. They are real quick note, by the way. They're doing a 2.0 for Dune. They're reinventing the whole end game, and that's coming out relative. Yeah, they're doing a big reinvention. I'm going to be revisiting it and crossing my fingers. Hopefully, they have it a bit more right this time. But they've apparently been working on it pretty hard for the last few months. So I'm interested to see what changes are going to make.
Cool. Cool. Might join you.
Very much needed.
Top 3 games for me streamed will be quick. Zeke kind of nailed everything about Dispatch. I guess the like asterisks to my relationship with Dispatch is because I was playing it as it came out every week. We kind of caught that first wind of everyone played it, and then the emotional vampires would come to the stream and watch me play through stuff, and I was always enjoying that, kind of getting the hype of it alongside the community. Whereas I think it's same but different. Where it's once it's all out, then everyone's like, oh man, I love this game. I can't wait to see someone play through all of it in one sitting. Mine was oh man, I can't wait to see them play the next 2 episodes type deal. So loved that aspect of it. Number 2, we had him on the show. Might have been the episode before this, if not the episode 2 episodes ago. But thanks to him, it was one of my favorite times on streams. It's when kind of the whole of Twitch gets together. You get you opt in to group with streamers that you would never collaborate with in your wildest dreams, because they play/do so many different things on this website that you don't. But luckily, because of World of Warcraft and OnlyFans too, I got to play with so many new people. And that was awesome. Not only leveling through it, streaming it was fun, but just the idea of meeting other people that do IRL for a living, or do other websites for a living that you would just never group with. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next one.
Even being on the outside of that was fun to hear stories about and listen to, and that kind of shit. So
yeah, guys, I'm talking about YouTube. Obviously, we just can't mention that because we're on. Yeah, this one's cheating. I think in my mind it's kind of cheating, but it is my favorite time. Every single time we do a thon, we've only done 2 of them, so I guess the 2 times that we've done a thon, it's always a ton of fun. It always is the easiest thing to stream. When you're not stopping, you just kind of show up every day and don't take a break, and it makes a lot of sense. And then it all ends, and you thought, wow, how the fuck did I do that for 30 days or 23 days straight or whatever? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But then the community's super about it, and they're super into it, and it was just a fun time, the Thon 2, which kind of wasn't planned at all. I did not anticipate doing another subathon this year. It just, all the games came out in June. So we were like, well, the only way we can stream these is if I don't go offline. So.
And I want to change my number 1 answer to CD Ramathon, god damn it, because that is so much fun every year.
Then yeah, do it.
Great one.
Yeah. Allowed to do it. It's also responsible for I'm Not Sleeping being my number 2 most streamed game of the year. So thank you for that.
I'm not all right. I'm only sleeping.
Nice.
Or I'm only sleeping. Yeah. That was my number 2. So yeah. Chat had a little bit of a spin when it came to the community vote for this. Theirs was top 3 games watched. So we can go through it. Number 3, Dispatch. No surprise there. Cool. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of people were super into that. Number 2, Expedition 33. No, I thought that was going to be first.
No surprises detected.
So, Arc Raiders?
Arc Raiders.
You think Arc Raiders?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Arc Raiders, number 1. Number one there for the top 3 games
Awesome.
watched. Let's see what Barry said. So Ark was 170 ahead of Expedition 33, which was 160 ahead of Dispatch. Dispatch was 300 ahead of Blueprints, and then Blueprints and KCD2 scored similar. So it was actually a pretty tight top 3. Peak, Path of Exile 2, World of Warcraft rounded out the 5th through 8th of those for top most watched or top 3 games watched by the community. And
Yeah.
I believe that leads us to,
I think watched for me would
Big
be
Bang.
like a different category, like would be completely different games. Like probably like either Repo or Peak would be on there for me, like top watched. Because those are just rife with like hilarious moments.
yeah, for me, I mean, going off my Twitch recap, for me, it was, I think it was League was my number 1.
Oh yeah.
Most watched.
Wow.
Number 2 was Just Chatting, and I forgot what 3 was from it, but yeah. Those are up there. All right, so top 10 games of the year. We're doing great on time as well. Did we want to do, like we said, 10 through 4, stop, go to the next person, and then we do top 3 and reveal them at the same time for
Sure.
everyone?
Let's do it.
Because I think once you hit top 3, everyone kind of knows, right? Everyone kind of guesses. Okay.
I would imagine.
All right. Who would like to go first? Not it.
Not it.
Got it. Oh, who won?
On my side,
Oh,
but
that's
you
right, he's
guys
got
don't get
he
delay.
fucking got delay, son of a bitch.
Co said it last on my side.
All right, fine. I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be fun. All right. So, my 10th game of the year that I played. This game has been mentioned before, and I have to say that I was extremely impressed by this game. And I do want to say one thing about my top 10 list. My top 10 list is going for what I like to call the total package. So I am specifically going for like, I'm putting everything in the
All
game
encompassing.
that exactly. So what that means is that if I had any major issues with the game, that's going to dramatically affect where it is on my list. So that being said, this game was surprising. I did not realize I was going to like it as much as I did. It was exceptionally creative in not only the way that it presented its world and the immersive elements to the character, but also how you interact with the game. I mean, you don't just hit R. You have to bring the thing up and start fiddling with it to get to do it what you want it to do. And outside of that, everything else in this game was a visual and auditory masterpiece, and I loved it. My 10th game of the year was Routine.
I thought the cat was going to
That
block it.
game is awesome. I loved it. It was a very fun, self-contained, entertaining experience. I was constantly asking questions all the way to the end. And funny enough, this game, in my opinion, was a smaller, more concentrated version of my 9th game. And my 9th game has a lot of similarities in that, but I feel it's just done on a larger scale. This game was incredibly immersive, incredibly interesting. I was asking questions all the way to the end. And on top of that, it's based on one of my favorite movies. Chronos: The New Dawn was my 9th game of the year this year, by Bloober Team. And I loved it. I had a great time with it, and I thought it was fantastic. I do want to say, by the way, somebody already said this in chat. I do have, like, I always kind of come in the back of my head with some like extras, some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying this. Alters was definitely an honorable mention, primarily because it is not on my list, but Alters was incredible. And Alex Jordan, that is one of the most impressive performances I saw. So yeah, he did phenomenal. But that is not on my top 10, unfortunately. That would be like probably 12 or 13. Moving up, this game I loved. It was actually in my lists of favorites this year. I felt that it did some excellent work in terms of moving its franchise forward. I really enjoyed how immersive the entire experience was, but it's not higher up my list because I do feel that there was a major part of it that was fundamentally poorly designed. And it had to do with unfortunately, the main progression of the game, which was the master level. So as my 8th game of the year, that was the Outer Worlds 2. And unfortunately, like I said, the major flaw of this game is that they give you the max level at about 70% through the game, and then they hard lock all your stats there, while the last 30% of the game still has the stats go up. So you basically, without being able to change your character, just have to like play through the end of the game and just watch as you miss a bunch of stuff that you have no ways to get. Also, for the love of God,
that sucks.
Obsidian in an RPG, never make it so killing enemies doesn't give you experience. Always have that work towards something.
Yeah.
So like it hurts so much, like getting about 70% through the game and then no quest experience, no kill experience. Like it sucks your soul out when you're playing a game like this to have that happen. So my suggestion was hit no max level, get the skill points maxed at 30, and then every level past 30, you get to move 1 point from a skill to another skill. So it's like, as you continue to level, you get the benefit of continuing to get experience. You can fine tune your build. So like that would have been, that would have, if they would have done that instead, this would have been significantly up my list. But that was a major failure. Like that, again, when the experience backbone of your game is not properly designed in an RPG, I don't know what to tell you. That was a big fail, unfortunately. But still, overall, the game was amazing. And outside of that kind of mechanical failure, it was a phenomenally cool experience. And I definitely recommend it. And for the record, I see some people asking this. You do not need to play Outer Worlds 1 before 2. You can dive right into 2. There's no continuation. They did that on purpose. So yeah, and it's worth it. It's very cool. Next up, my 7th game of the year. And I think some people are going to be like, what? But my 7th game of the year, you guys already know. I can't say anything else about it. Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is my... Thank you, Zeke. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Arc Raiders is a fantastic game. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. There are so many design issues in this game. Like I said about the total package. I love Arc Raiders, but Embark, bros, I don't know what you were thinking with some of your systems. Like they are just not well thought out. And because of that, like I'm putting it down the list a little bit. It's a huge amount of fun. But guys, it's been months and you have basic changes that you should have made months ago. And it's just not happening. So like, I like to say with this game, it's 90% phenomenal and 10% what the hell's going on. And that's kind of where we are. So I do love Arc Raiders. Fantastic game. But I definitely think that there's some stuff. Some people in chat are asking what systems. Come to my Arc Raider streams. All I do is bitch about them. Literally, all I do is complain about them.
Hold on. Go to any Arc Raider stream. They don't play the game. They just bitch about it now.
Yeah. So you're saying you hate this game?
Yes, and it doesn't belong on any
number 7. You hate it.
I absolutely hate it. No, just like some brief thing. There's issues with macroing. There's issues with wall hacking. There's issues with the fundamental how they do the special events, the trial system, the main way that you access and engage with your inventory between rounds. Like there's so many little things that just need love and work. And again, some of them are just what is the opposite of intuitively designed? I like literally, it's almost like they designed it to be unintuitive. It's so weird. Obtusely. Perfect.
There you go. Yeah.
There are so many parts of it that are obtusely designed, where it's just like, this could be so much better. What are you doing? So that kind of stuff. But again, I do want to say it belongs on this list because everything that isn't poorly designed is incredible. Like it's awesome. So it's a very mixed bag, but it's a great game, and I'm still going to be playing it. I'm not done with it. Number 6. This game is, again, I'm having so much fun with it. The big issue with this game that didn't get it a little bit higher up my list is kind of the same thing I have in Outer Worlds 2, where I love this game. I'm having a massively great time with it. It's awesome, but it's kind of a huge deal when I am one-shotting every single thing in the game world through the middle of the game. Like, and I've been told that's going to happen all the way to the end. It's like, man, it's a little rough. Tainted Grail. I'm playing Tainted Grail. Fantastic game. Such good dialogue, such good writing. Story's awesome. I haven't done Act 3 yet, full disclosure. So like, that is something I'm going to be much more addressing as we get to it. But everything I played so far makes it belong on this list. Again, some of the stuff in this game I have not seen in any other game. And that fish store is going to live with me forever. I tell you, man.
It really is. Fish store comment.
You guys got to see. Oh, actually, the fish, you talked to the fish store like 10 or 12 times, like 3+ of the conversations had my jaw drop. are just like, what are you doing?
All right.
Like writers, what are you doing? It's crazy. So yeah, Tainted Grail, highly recommend. Great game. I just had an expansion, by the way, which is one of my favorite expansions in an immersive RPG ever. Is in the expansion for Tainted Grail. It's that good.
Yep.
So definitely check it out. Moving up to number 5, again, total package. This is a game that I'm not fully done with, but god damn, if not every single piece of this project oozes quality and immersion. Hades 2, man. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a phenomenal game. I'm going to return to it to finish it at some point. Everyone in it is incredible. Amelia Tyler just steals the show. It is such a good game. And I'm planning on going back to it probably this week or next week, actually, because I do want to finish up everything in it.
The runs.
I'm not quite done. Yeah, so there's a lot more I need to do. I haven't met the Fates yet, which apparently is like a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a ways to go, and I'm definitely planning on continuing it. So, but it's again so good. It's been amazing from beginning to end. My 4th game of the year is one that you might have heard of, you might have not. And it's the name is in a different language, so Clair Obscur Expedition. Yeah, no, Clair Obscur.
So what is it?
It's number 4. You hated it? Do you hate it?
Clair
It's so
Obscur,
provocative.
Clair Obscur is my 4th game of the year. You're about to hear something you've heard before.
Let's hear it.
I really enjoyed Clair Obscur. I really liked it. It was a very fun game.
I think
and I had
you
a great
hated
time
it.
with it. I found a broken build that completely negated the last 30% of the game. I didn't have a final boss fight. I completely one-shot most things, and it ruined the challenge experience for me.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. So for me, the total package, that was an issue, man. Like, you know, the fact that every single person was yelling at me in the final fight, like, what just happened? Why did he do that? Like, I mean, it was a bit of an issue. So, granted, I mean, the argument there is obviously I could have not done that. I could have done a different build. But the point is when you're playing a game like that, you're constantly learning and fine tuning something. It's not really feasible to 80% through the game just stop and learn how to do everything else again. Yeah, especially you know, we got stuff to do. We got other games to play. So I naturally fell into what I did. I didn't try to follow any builds. I just noticed things working, and my normal play style is to lean into what works. So I noticed these shots seemed really powerful, so I started really leaning into them, and then all of a sudden I broke the game. Like I literally broke the game. So that was a bit of a downer. I wasn't super jazzed about that. But outside of that, obviously, that is my biggest complaint. Everything about Clair Obscur is a feast for the senses, and it is a phenomenal game. I cannot wait to see what these devs come up with next. They are going to have more resources. They're going to have more talent. Like, oh man, it's a great time. It's a great time for them right now, and I can't wait to see where they go. Those are my games. That's 4 through 10.
Fantastic. I think leaves a lot of guesses for the top 3, which people like, myself included. Zeke, your top 10 lists are always a treat because most of the games I've never fucking heard of. So let's get into
Not wrong.
You know what? This year might be surprising.
Okay.
There's a couple of weird ones on there, but honestly, like some big names made some pretty fun games this year.
They did.
I know, and I wish, like, here's the thing. I want there to be games that I love on there that you guys like, what the fuck is that game? I think there might be a couple, but not a lot this year. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
To everyone watching.
That's fine.
You're off the show. Like, okay, but starting with number 10.
How casual.
Starting with number 10, and I was kind of like deviously happy that it made the disappointment list. It didn't disappoint me for some reason, but my number 10 game of the year was Avowed. I fucking loved it.
Dude,
I
absolutely loved Avowed.
The gameplay was awesome. The gameplay was great. I'm here for it.
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. Gameplay was great.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I played a mage all the way through, and I had a blast. I thought the spell design was very cool. You do the spells and you make a circle on the ground, and it's very action heavy. But I think they did that because I only played it through once with one character, and I thought and I've always sided or gone with mages with my first RPG playthroughs if it's possible. And I just had a blast with it, man. And I didn't mind the story. I didn't have what was people's like biggest disappointment with this game? Like biggest disappointments, I guess.
Zeke, we only have an hour. We only have an hour. We only got it, guys. Only an hour
About
left.
had issues.
That's plenty of time. We have plenty of time.
There were issues with the stories and characters. The biggest issues had to do with the fact that the world was incredibly static for an immersive RPG, and the level design made it look like it was like a village, but none of the people acted like it was a village, and that really pissed people off. The oceans were completely empty. There were entire mechanics that weren't fully fleshed out. Also, for Pillars of Eternity fans, it was very shallow in terms of like how you could spec your character and how you could. It was
coming
very
from the
railroady.
previous games, I could see how that could be very disappointing.
The big issue is as a Pillars of Eternity game that immediately set a bunch of expectations that it couldn't. It's not that it didn't meet it. It couldn't meet it. So you know,
coming
it's
from
best
someone who
not as,
coming from someone who didn't play Pillars of Eternity, this was an arcadey RPG that I just really enjoyed. Like the story was second, like a far second to the gameplay of it. I loved it. I loved the gameplay of it. It was and it was a fun world to go around in. And I actually didn't mind like the companions and you know their little side stories and shit like that. It wasn't too deep, but I didn't care. I didn't need it to be that deep. You know,
Zeke,
I like that it was kind of surface arcadey level.
I'm going to interject a random tangent here. We were on LSF, I think during Soda Poppin's show. We had a thread get about like 1,300 comments. And I got gaslit so hard in that thread that I forgot that Avowed came out this year.
Yeah.
And not last year. Because in the comments section, one of the top voted comments in the threads was something to the effect of JP put Avowed on his top 10 list, so I don't really give a shit what his opinion on games is or something like that. And I was like, wait a minute. I did do that. Of course I did. Yeah, Avowed is a pretty good game. And so it came to Game of the Year time.
Like me, I would do that.
It came to Game of the Year time, and I like put my top 10 in and sent it. And then people were like, Avowed came out this year. I was like, no, that was last year. I just went about my, and I had convinced this because of this person, this shitty comment. I had convinced myself. And so to that person, you better go and edit and change it from JP to Zeke because it's him.
Yeah.
It's not me.
No, February of this year. All right.
Sorry. Go ahead. I was holding on to that for a while.
Interjections are totally loud. But yeah, no, I had a great time playing Avowed. And I already said it. Okay. Number 9. This game, I got to play it with the love of my life. And it was fun all the way through. And then the end was fucking phenomenal. My number 9 game, Split Fiction.
Split Fiction. Hell yeah.
God damn, what a fun ride that was. What a cool concept. And what a way to execute that concept. Most of the way through was pretty cool, but then, you know, you get to the last 10% of the game and you're just like, fucking yeah. And it was badass, man. I loved it. And I don't know if anybody played that solo. I doubt it would be the same, but
can you?
I don't know if you can. I'm not sure.
I don't think you can. Yeah. I think you have to
I think you can.
Have to play it. Okay. But yeah, I think you have that was now the reason why, this is on my list. And I'm just going to say like Peak was like in the top 15 for like games that I like on my games of the year list. And the reason why Peak won best multiplayer is because this doesn't feel like multiplayer. It like co-op and multiplayer feel different to me. So I was like, I was struggling with that. Like, can I put Peak instead of Split Fiction? Because it doesn't feel like multiplayer. It feels like one other player, you know? So like that was kind of an argument I had in my head, but I decided to you know, let myself off. But yeah, Split Fiction was great. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the environment. The gameplay was I wouldn't say the gameplay was phenomenal, but it was definitely solid. And then it wrapped up better than most games of the year.
Yeah. I imagine if whatever they do next is that last 10% for an entire game.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough creativity in the world to do that.
Yeah.
But that'd be a hell of a thing if they did. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was, it's Ferris, the fuck the Oscars guy.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right. My number 8 game. Is it a great game? Probably not. Does it look like fantastic? Does it have great graphics? Nah. Is it stupid, simple, but you can't put it down? Yeah. My number 8 game,
Clair
Mega
Obscur
Bonk.
Oh.
My number 8 game is fucking Mega Bonk. 45
Nice,
hours in
dude.
that game. Fuck, I had a good time playing that game.
Hell yeah.
It is so stupid simple. It gave me the same kind of feeling that Vampire Survivors did when it first came out. It was very much like that. It was like, okay, I'm going to unlock one more thing. Okay, I have a goal. I'm going to unlock these 2 things. Okay, I'm going to try it again. This fucking one is the fucking the cactus achievement or the cactus item where you have to get like you have to get them to hit you and then you hit them back like with your own spikes and shit like that. That took me
thorns,
like 10 tries to get. Yeah, fuck. And then the standstill one took me a few tries. Like they had such good such cool like goals to hit to unlock everything in the game. I still don't think after 45 hours I haven't unlocked everything. I probably have like 90% unlocked, but man, it's like, hey, have you ever played Tetris? That's a fun game. What is it? Oh, you put blocks on top of each other. It's very similar kind of idea to Mega Bonk. Like, what do you like about Mega Bonk? Oh, you shoot stuff. Oh, you have to like be a good aim. No, you don't have to aim anything. You just like pick stuff off a list and it shoots for you. All you have to do is have semi-decent movement. Can the game be broken? Oh, yes. Oh, it can be broken.
It's the best part, right?
That's the whole point.
Broken.
Yeah.
A
lot of games are made to break.
This game makes the list just because of one word: fun. It's just fun. All right, my number 7 game. I share one with Cohh. Hooray! Your number 10 is my number 7. Routine.
Oh. Great game. Awesome.
Fuck, man. Chronos.
Awesome.
Chronos would have been on the list. I'm gonna spoil it for you. Chronos is not on the list, and the reason why is because, man, it was close to being on the list, but there are some parts in it where you're just like, can you talk a little faster? Just a slight bit, just a tiny bit faster, please.
Like,
pick up the
Zeke.
fucking cues.
That would have.
Jesus.
How the game.
No, everything about it I loved, but that one, like, I don't mind a deep immersive story, but holy shit, speed it up. Like, I don't want to listen to like, yeah, go ahead.
There was one time where you meet the guy that wears the fur for like in the middle of the game, and you just get like 5 options on top and talk to each other. And I remember being like, oh, here we go. Okay.
Yep.
Good time to get a drink, use the bathroom. We'll be here for
Deep
bed.
sigh. Deep sigh. Yeah. But Routine had none of that.
Yeah.
Routine was a very concise game. Like, how long did it take? Oh, my dogs are going crazy. It's barking.
Routine was
I
quick.
apologize.
Concentrated.
Routine is, oh shit, I got that on Game Pass tonight. Fuck, I did. I think it took me like 1 stream, right? Like 1 full stream, like 5 or 6 or 6 or 7 hours.
My routine run was 5.6 hours. Yep. And I did everything I could find to do.
My fucking dogs. Let's see. Yeah, it's somewhere around 7 hours. So like a full stream for me. But man, what a great experience that was. It was my sound design of the year was Routine. It's sci-fi. It's creepy. It gives you that wonderful, wonderful isolationist like feeling of dread and of like what happened. And I love a game that you discuss with people and you're like, no, I think it was this. Like as far as the plot goes, like, no, I think it was this. Because he mentioned this in a piece of lore earlier, and that relates to that. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. One of the best experiences. I would say that it is a bit pricey on the $25 side for 7 hours, but if it's worth it, it's worth it, you know? Okay. My number 6 game was and is, oh, no surprise there. Number 6, Hades 2. Hades 2, no big surprise. Fucking great game. Supergiant's awesome. Everything's been said about this game. The reason why I didn't make it higher on this list is because I still, to this day, like 80 hours in, did not jibe with most of the weapons. Like there's a few weapons that I jibe with.
Are you in the camp where you like the weapons from One More?
Yes, absolutely. No question. Like
Hear that a lot.
almost any weapon in Hades 1, I was like, okay, I know how I want to build with this.
Yeah.
But there was several weapons in this game that I was like, I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding it. But like once I found like my personal weapon was the oh god, I maxed it out. It was the coat, the black coat. It was a missile launcher aspect, but it also like you could charge up and like run into things. Whatever that was the last 30 hours of the game for me, was just choosing that and getting through, like, because you have to beat the final bosses several times. Like that's Hades.
Yeah.
You had to do that in the last game. You have to do it in this game. So you have to do multiple runs, and I can almost guarantee a win if I use that build. So I did that for the last part of the game and got the true ending and all that shit. And man, it was great. But was it as good as Hades 1? Not quite. Still fantastic. I mean, saying it's not as good as Hades 1 is like, is it as good as a Wagyu steak, this other Wagyu steak? Like, they're both Wagyu.
Yeah. Both tasty.
Okay.
Yep, well said,
My
man.
number
Good way to say it.
5 is, this one I didn't play a lot on stream. I played a shitload of it off stream. How many hours did I have in this off stream? I think it's a big number. It is, 87 hours off stream. Desert Planet, Arrakis, also known as
Really?
Dune.
Nice, man.
You know what the funny thing is, Cohh? All solo, all mostly offline, off stream. I mean, I don't think I even got to the deep desert that often. Like I
If
think
you're soloing, there's no way you
Bro.
did,
Yeah.
I know you didn't, because that's why it's on your top 10 list.
Yeah, okay. But dude, like, I started off like the first 10 hours, maybe even the first 15 hours, I was like, this is pretty good. But man, getting around is a fucking bitch. And then you get the fucking ornithopter, and you're like, I am the desert god. I can go anywhere. I can do anything.
Spice Lord.
Yeah.
Dude, the switch.
It changes the
switch,
game, man. It really
It
does.
changes it. That's what I would suggest to anybody. It's like, if you're having a hard time in Dune Awakening, wait till you get the ornithopter. Just work toward it. Just fucking
playing to the
beeline
ornithopter.
towards that ornithopter.
Yeah.
And once you get that, the game just opens up for you. And it totally did for me. 87 hours in, and I just turned off my brain, and I'm like, all right, let's see what's over here. Okay, let's get some spice over there.
Yeah.
Let's build a thing, and and it's the thing that I really liked about it is they don't necessarily require you to build a cool house, just a functional one. So it was exactly like, it gave me the feeling of Valheim, where it was just like, my shit was cluttered. It was just like, I've got machines everywhere in the smallest fucking house I could possibly build, because the building is not like an awesome thing for me. It was like, okay, does it function? Can I get water out of this? Good. Okay, now I'm gonna go adventure. And it was lots and lots of fun. I will say the couple of detractors, like the combat got a little samey. If you find a weapon you like, it's like, I was a melee guy,
Yeah.
melee person in the world. So like, pulled out my best melee weapon, and I was like, all right, block, stab, block, stab, block, stab, and that was it.
Combat's kind of rough. Yeah.
But yeah, the world was immersive and all that stuff. So I really had a great time with Dune Awakening. And let's see, number 6.
Number 4.
Wait, number 6? Number 4, excuse me. Number 4, even with all of its problems, even with its performance issues, I had a great time playing it solo. I had a great time playing it co-op. And I will reiterate what everyone else probably already said. The side stuff was more fun than the main stuff. And I had a great time with Borderlands 4.
Oh.
I played that for many hours. We finished the game together, again, co-opted it with Katie, and had such a fucking great time with this game. And it felt more Borderlands than Borderlands has felt in a while. And it was, and I did have performance issues. No question. I did have performance issues. Hold on, in the game.
There it is.
I had we definitely had to reset the game a few times because of the whatever the network code is. I don't fucking know what to call it, but like I would like whoever was hosting the game would have a fine game, and whoever was joining would have like a fucking laggy ass game.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
A bunch of that shit and reset. It was terrible, but we powered through it, and man, it was great. And you know, fighting bosses over and over again. You want to go again? Yep, let's go again. I didn't get the weapon I wanted. Let's fight the boss again. That was, you know, hours of fun. So yeah, Borderlands 4 is my number 4 game. Sorry for taking so long, but I love talking about video games. So
hey, we got time today.
Yeah, you didn't take your time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I will say you should apologize because you've changed, man. You've gone mainstream. I don't know what happened.
Apparently,
but like it's what happened. What went wrong?
I don't know.
JP, I think we need to find a more niche host.
I know. Gosh,
a little more flavor. We don't need another corpo here.
we gotta check them out.
I know. I'm so sorry. Like, I think I've been influenced by you guys. Like, AAA is getting better. You're right.
No, AAA is dying. It's the age of indies. What are you talking about? No.
Zeke, this is your moment.
Wait. No, you're catching up, but the industry's changing. Wait.
No, but for real,
going back to indies now.
I'm looking at my list here, and I'm trying to think. Like, Borderlands 4 would not be indie. Hades 2 is on the edge.
Routine would be the only one I would say is indie.
Runcon's not indie. Yeah.
At least
Routine
in the
Routine, Megabonk.
Megabank. Yeah, Megabonk's very indie.
Yeah.
Split Fiction's on the EA indie label, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like it's also like looking at the list, like what's your feeling of indie? How do you feel about it? I would agree. Like Routine and Megabonk probably the most indie on the list. The rest of them are AA to AAA.
Yeah. Cool. I will do 10 to 4, and then we'll wrap it up with top 3 for everyone, and then throw in the community stuff and call it a show. The extra hour might be just perfect. Number 10 for me. I talked about it at length already, so I don't need to do it here. There were a lot of games that could have gone in the number 10 slot, though. I feel like if any year was going to have an honorable mention list, this year was probably going to be it. But yeah, the one that beat it out on the top of everyone else, Where Winds Meet, comes in at number 10 for me. And I am 14 minutes behind. So we need to hurry the fuck up because that patch just came out.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe like, and my 9th was, and my 8 was, and my 7th was, and my 6th was.
Yep.
I need to go hit level 75. Number 9 for me.
In here like, wrap it up, JP. Wrap it up.
Number 9 for me, I've already talked about as well. I think this actually would probably be higher on the list had I had finished it. I fully plan to go back to it. I've heard that game finishes up beautifully. And so I want to see it. I want to see how hard the fights get as well. Ghost of GOTY coming in at number 9 for me. This was the game that I wished, I think Zeke played it. Cohh definitely said he wished he played it. No. I'm talking about number 8. Number 8. I'm already moving on.
Already
on. Yep. You're good, dude.
Yeah,
we're good.
I'm going through it. No, this next game was a lot of games in my top 10 were offline games for me this year. And this one was just a fantastic game. I hope that they put in, there's already so many different characters in it and so many different levels in it. I would love if they do more, because I will be there day one. It's always awesome just to see what people are doing, but it's also awesome to see how the game decides to play itself. And that is why Ball Pit was my number 8, because in Ball Pit, you can just have the game play itself and watch it and be like, oh, I never would have thought of that. That's why this is better. I suck. And you just watch it play, and it's a ton of fun. I played the demo of this, I think, during one of those like Steam demo days or whatever, and I was immediately hooked. And so as soon as it came out, I was there and jumped in. And this was like a 12 or 13 hour day off game where I just kind of like really became a chair and watched it just play through itself. So Ball Pit was my number 8. Definitely check it out if you have not yet. And pretty much just go and edit the VOD, because everything Zeke said about Mega Bonk is why it's number 7
Nice
on my
dude.
list. That game is just pure fun. It's pure
Big one.
filtered awesomeness. How many? I don't even want to. This one's scary with how many hours I put into it. Yeah, 111 hours on that one.
Damn, son.
It's
Ooh,
I
that's
love.
nice.
It's so fun.
It's real nice.
It's just perfect to walk around in that game, and fun to fail in, because when you fail, you're like, well, I'm gonna go do everything exactly the same and expect different results.
I am not insane. I am not insane. I am perfectly sane.
Yeah, I went absolutely crazy in that game. It was so fun. It was super fun. I loved Mega Bonk, both on stream and off stream. And
Did you get everything unlocked?
yes, I did. I think they added stuff recently to it. I want to say that they added a couple things through,
Sure they
I
did.
want to say, a free patch. So it's a hell of a thing. If you haven't played Mega Bonk yet, go check it out. It's in a fantastic position. The only thing I might say is annoying about that game is the final boss. I absolutely despise that encounter.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Hey,
they've tweaked it a
You
little
spent
bit.
all this time building up your build? Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Is what it felt like.
Oh.
It's got damage stops to where you can't damage
gotcha.
anymore until you
And
go
that
do
too,
a thing.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Gated.
where it really sucks. But everything else was just felt real great. Number 6. I forgot. I got to pull up my list. Oh yeah, number 6. Talked about already at length with the two of you guys. Not a surprise. Fantastic game. Want to see more of it. Dispatch, just through and through. Fantastic game. Everyone nailed it. Story was fun. Twilight for Men, all day. Give it to me. Fantastic.
Sounds like a
stuff.
cologne.
Yeah.
Twilight for men.
Twilight for Men. Yeah, hell of a thing.
You want to smell like a giant bat? Twilight for men.
Number
a guy who's always moist. Twilight for men.
Ooh.
you should be in. They should
Yeah,
make that
man.
an ad read in the next Dispatch. They could be selling Twilight cologne for everyone. That's gonna be great.
There you go.
We'll get Zeke in there. Number 5 for me was a game that I feel like fun with friends is a term we throw around with, but this is kind of pivotal to the game itself. If you play solo, you get similar experiences, but it's a hell of a lot more fun with friends. And we played a lot together, including everyone on the show. We even got Zeke in there a couple times with Battlefield 6.
Yes, indeed.
Heck yeah, man.
And it was a ton of fun for the 3 weeks before Arc Raiders came out.
Yeah.
Then we
All
all
right.
stopped. I have not been back yet. But Battlefield 6 for those 3 weeks was glorious. I haven't been back though. Is maybe, and not very many people have been back.
Yeah.
His maybe the biggest
Yeah.
issue. But when it was at its peak, I absolutely loved Battlefield 6. It was so much fun playing with so many different people as well around Twitch, jumping in there with that mods and just hanging out and shooting some helicopters and getting angry when helicopters shot back and all that good stuff. So that's why it's my number 5. Number 4, funny enough, was added during this show because I forgot about it. Which was a really weird thing considering it's number 4. But I think I forgot about it because it wasn't like top 3 material, but it was one of my favorite games of the year. And of course, I'm talking about Avowed. No, it's not Avowed. It's Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Coming in at number 4.
That good, huh? Okay.
The end of that game, I played like 60 hours of it, and 5 hours of it makes it number 4. The other 56 hours of it make it number 4 as well, because it would have been higher.
Okay.
Had it been a little different, but those
one
4
jumps
hours,
it up to number 4, and one keeps it at number 4.
yeah,
No
those
higher.
those 4 hours towards the end are
Really good.
it's only something Kojima could do. I thought about it so much that I think I overthought about it, and then I forced it out of my memory. So that's why when it didn't come into the top 10 list, I was just like, it wasn't there.
Okay.
People are asking what got bumped up. Number 10, everything would be one higher below that, and number 10 would be Inazuma 11, which was that soccer game.
Oh, that soccer game.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would have loved to have seen that on the list.
Yeah.
Oh,
So would chat, but I also didn't finish it yet, so
Yep.
would have been there. But that's number 4 for me. Death Stranding 2. All right, we got top 3s. Do we think we know? I know one of Cohh's.
Okay.
I think you guys know one of mine. Cohh,
I
do we
know
have any
two of
idea
those.
about
No.
Zeke's? What do you got an idea for his?
Mine, there's, I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to say a good chunk of them are guessable.
I have one for Zeke.
I have one for Cohh.
I know Cohh's game of the
got to
year.
be in there.
Okay. I know 2 for
Yeah.
Zeke. You're right. You're right, Cohh.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
I know 2 for both of you. You guys,
Right.
you guys know one of mine at least,
Mm-hmm.
very, very easily. I don't know if you guys will not guess all 3.
I might have all Cohh's 3. I might have it. Yeah. I don't know order, but I might have. Okay, that's Cohh. Let's see. JP. JP's tough.
You will not guess one of my top 3 games. There's no way you will
Okay.
guess it.
Okay.
Mm.
We have not talked about it on this show.
Okay. Then I have one for JP.
Is JP Clair Obscured yet? No.
Okay. Since I'm not going to guess the third one, I only have 2. I wrote them down so I'll reveal them if they're right or wrong.
Okay.
I think his third or second is going to be Clair Obscur, but that's
Okay.
and Zeke. I'm guessing Call of Duty, iGuard, and
Yep.
Probably Marathon.
Probably Marathon or
Just
Concord.
just show them then. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. I'm going to reveal, I guess, the third row for all 3. And then we can, if we need to say anything about them.
Surprising no one when they see mine.
Yeah.
My number 3 is the one you're not going to guess, I don't think.
Okay. A lot of these games we have talked about at length on the show. So
Yeah.
let's see what we got here. Okay. I expected that for Zeke only because I rewatched footage of that and I remember how much you liked it.
Dude,
I didn't expect that for Zeke or for Cohh, but that makes perfect sense. And I think
I have
our
that one.
creators
I
make
have
sense as well.
written down. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just go first since this one was not. It's kind of a sleeper hit for me. Or for I'm guessing most people seeing it on the list. But Revenge of the Savage Planet is one of those games that God damn the sense of humor in that game. Ding dong. It's so fucking good. And the gameplay I enjoyed immensely. I like the world that was presented to you. It's very, very it gave Rick and Morty kind of a feel to it. Rick and Morty sci-fi kind of a feel to it. And it was there's a Pokemon aspect of it, trapping and gathering monsters and shit like that. And it was I went back and played a bunch of it. I played a bit on stream, and then I went back and I finished it on my own time. I didn't do all of the side quests, but there was a ton of side shit that you could do. But there was so many good things, not the least of which were those fucking commercials.
Those commercials
that they made
are
on
so
the.
good.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Some of the best, funniest, stupidest things. So much fun. But the game itself was also very fun. And if if you like games like High on Life or something like that, like if those are your flavor, like try Revenge of a Savage Planet. It was really good. Really good.
That game was awesome. The dev for that, I would love to get him on. He's a really charming person. I remember that game came out and he got in the news because he said some controversial shit. So it wasn't very long after that. But I would love for you to meet him, Zeke, because he has the same vibe as like that game does.
Sure.
He's what you would expect to be the lead designer on a game like that. So yeah, I don't remember what he said, chat, to be specific. I don't recall exactly what it was. You'll have to go look it up. Cohh, abiotic factor, anything to say that you haven't said already?
This is like I haven't put this in too many other places on the list. Abiotic Factor is one of the best sandbox games ever created. The level design is phenomenal. The evolving QOL is second to none. It is essentially a combination of Half-Life 1 and a survival game, and it is done so well that it is still to this day one of the coolest sandbox experiences I've ever had. A fantastic game. Can't wait to see more from that team. Definitely check it out if you like sandbox fans.
Yep. Cohh, when you were describing Arc Raiders earlier and the issues with it and how we were talking about how a lot of streamers have issues with it, I had about as perfect of an experience with Arc Raiders because I got out right when the honeymoon period ended. And so my memory of that game is just perfect.
Yeah, hey, that makes sense, man. Like, dude, it takes like it really was. It wasn't until like 50 to 60 hours,
and that's where I stopped.
For me, it really
hours,
started. Like, I started noticing more and more things. And then that event came out that I don't think you did, where they wanted you to turn in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gray materials for the event.
Skip that. Never played that,
bro. You had to hold down a 3-second F key to give 5 at a time. I seriously wonder, like, if somebody there just did that because they either hated the devs or hated the people playing their game.
Oh,
like,
man.
it's just like, how did this make it out of a design meeting?
That's how you
like,
pad stream hours right there.
Oh my God. It was so triggering. And here's the thing. The more you play Arc, there's like a lot of little stuff like that where it's just like, why would you do this? Like, this makes zero sense. Like, at all. Why?
I stopped on like week 3 of the what do you call the like ranked thing, the trials, where you had to get like X amount of points in the trials because I despised that system.
Oh God, yeah.
Where people are getting like 200,000 plus to get into the top
trial system, dude.
Yeah, to get into the top 20 or whatever.
Start ranting. Yeah.
And there's an entire Discord of all of us playing Arc Raiders, and we're just like, guys, I don't know, like we spawned like 30 fucking things in the sky, and then some jackass shot us, and I lost it all. So I guess I'm fucked this week. Yeah, that's when I dipped out.
The whole trial system is such a mess. It's pretty bad.
I'm kind of shocked to see they had not changed any of that yet, but maybe they will. It seems like
they definitely will. Embark has shown they change things. They're moving at a snail's pace.
Yeah.
That, or they're focusing on new content and not focusing on fixing the stuff in there. It's one of those, but yeah, they are the changes are slow.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yeah. All right, number 2. I know it's an either or situation.
My 2 and 1 are going to be pretty big.
It's either or for I think both of you.
Yeah.
2, no one. 2's the game I've never talked about on the show, so I don't think people will guess it. I'll do Zeke's, then Cohh's, then mine. Okay. We can all. Okay.
No surprise.
Yep.
No
surprise there. Dispatch was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Writing, the animation, the voice acting, the story, like all but the ending was kind of a meh. But yeah. Other than that, fucking beautiful. Like, if it was a Telltale game, it'd be top 3 Telltales easily.
Okay. I think I know what your number 1 is then. For Cohh, I know what your number 1 is now.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is my number 2 game of the year. I absolutely loved everything about it. I loved the gritty immersion. I loved the actual, like the combat system's phenomenal. The acting, especially by Luke Dale and Tom McKay, incredible, absolutely incredible. The thing that held it back a little bit for me is I've been very clear, and I continue will be very clear. I am not a fan of historical setting games. The fact that KCD2 is as high up this list just shows you how actually incredible this game is. But I find realistic settings boring. I don't play games for realism. I play games for fantasy and things I can't get in real life. So even
I
though,
bounced off it, dude.
yeah, I think that's why a lot of people bounce off it.
That's
It's a
why I
very
never touched it.
realistic game. But that's the thing. That's the thing. The immersion of this game is what made it so special, even though it's not in something that I really enjoy in terms of like a setting. There's so much thought and care, and it's kind of weird because I played this game a lot, and I wish that I was more of a historical buff, because you're walking down these alleyways and you can tell they're like painstakingly recreated, like for historical accuracy, and the layouts are so realistic, and it's an incredible work of art. KCD2 is a work of art. I'm not even a fan of the subject matter, and I still just have such a mad amount of respect and had so much fun in that game. The characters and the story really sold it for me. I mean, I was tearing up multiple times throughout the game, and not a lot of games do that. So fantastic game. Highly recommend. It's a great game.
We need to hurry before the KCD2 devs tweet at Cohh or something. So let's just for not being number one.
So it's not number one? You hated it. Hated it.
Hated it. Yeah. Hated
Yeah.
it.
My number 2 came out on December 4th of this year. So we have not really had a show to talk about it at all. I've played it completely offline. It's Octopath Traveler 0. It is everything that I wanted from Octopath 1 and 2, but in a longer, better game. It is game of...
Longer?
It's about an 80 to 100 hour game.
You finish it?
Not yet. I am in the... I just hit 60 hours played, and I just got to a brand new continent that is as big as the first continent. So I don't know when it's going to end.
So what about Octopath Traveler 0 sold you so hard over 1 and 2?
So the combat is the exact same as Octopath 1 and 2, which I adored. But if you recall, when I talked about Octopath Traveler 2 on the show, I jokingly said, I have no idea what the story is about because I skipped it. Because they've always told the story through 8 different people, hence the Octopath. And they always had their own story that kind of sorted towards the end became one thing. Octopath Traveler 0 is a linear story from start to finish. All the characters know each other. And it is like it is an old school, RPG on like Final Fantasy 6 levels. I will
didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are put off because of that.
Because I was put off by the multiple storyline as well. I felt like I kept getting lost and having to catch up and would forget. And so like, that's really interesting.
I will say something that you're going to be like, I'm not going to play that. Never mind. But stay with me on it. Octopath Traveler 0 was originally a mobile game.
Oh, I'm not going to play that. Never mind.
They removed all of the
fast.
mobile stuff and put it into a like full-fledged game. I forgot what the mobile version of it was called. But it is basically like 2 to 3 years of mobile updates in one game. And so you're getting kind of the best of it with all the monetization removed, apart from buying it for $60.
That's cool.
Okay. There's town building in it. You upgrade your town over time.
Go on.
You recruit people to your town, which give you bonuses in the world, such as XP and better items. You get a merchant in your town, which then has rare item chance to spawn in there. You can go and buy like really cool items at random points in the game. What else is there? There's a Coliseum. A lot of that stuff doesn't unlock until like 30 or 40 hours. It's Game of Thronesy from a story perspective.
I was going to say, so in other words, this story is good enough to where you are paying attention to it?
Yeah, because
or are you still kind of
They pay.
Going through it.
Yes, it's fully voiced. First off, everything in the story is
Ooh.
voiced. Main story is voiced. Yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm in.
That's
Here we go.
exactly right, Zeke. Everything in the main story is voiced. And the story is Game of Thrones. Like, character pops up and you're like, oh man, this character is so fucking cool. He's great.
And he's dead.
Fucking knife straight through his throat. You're like, what the fuck? So yeah, it's my like go-to chill game.
Oh, now see, okay, real talk. I was kind of upfront about this. I was like, let me go just check the Steam page, see what it looks like for no reason. I couldn't search for Octopath Traveler 0 on my limited account because it contains some nudity or sexual content, frequent violence, gore, or general mature content. The other two don't have that.
That's right.
Oh.
No, there's that's probably because there's like a baddie. There's a baddie who's a baddie.
Okay.
A double baddie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's awesome. It's everything I've wanted.
Now I'm in.
Dude, Zeke's in.
It's everything I've wanted from like a classic, pixel, HD pixel remaster, whatever you want to call it, thing. And the combat is awesome. It is on the easier side. Cohh, you were talking about Expedition 33 about being overpowered. It's very easy to overlevel in this game.
Cool.
And it's very easy. You can like walk up to NPCs and interact with the NPC and haggle with them. And it's like 3% to haggle. Well, if you save, you can try that as many times as you'd like.
Sure,
JP, over on my channel, we call that save scumming.
So you could walk up and be like, wow, that forbidden X is a 1% chance. That's a 50-50 every time, right? You just keep talking.
Funny how small chances become 100% chances.
Yeah.
Huh? It's crazy. Man, that code is bugged or something. I don't know.
I'm playing it that way as well. I just like walk into a fight and I have a thing that uncaps your damage past 9999. So you just like 60,000 and the guy's like, I'm dead. I died. You beat me.
No, when Cohh was talking about that earlier about like making like Expedition 33 became too easy. I'm like, that was a detraction. I'm like, JP's going, tell me more. About this.
I don't want to oversell the
myself.
game. I don't want to oversell the game. It's not without its issues. But I'm having a blast.
I don't want to oversell the game. My second game of the year in my top 10.
Yeah. Well, I got to be careful. I'm going to reveal them all at the same time.
I already bought it, so.
Okay. I will say good luck with streaming it. I don't for a reason.
I'm gonna make a guess now that I've seen, and I think Cohh and I might have the top game. We might have.
I think you guys have the top game. I'm going to reveal both of y'all at the same time.
Has this ever happened before? I
Did it with Baldur's Gate?
Maybe.
No, I didn't. Baldur's Gate wasn't my number one that year.
This might be a first. Blueprints. Wow.
Blueprints.
Yep.
Wow.
Blueprints is one of the most innovative games I have played in literal years. There is an awesome story.
Speak on it.
There is phenomenal gameplay. There is such a unique experience. Everything feels meaningful. And the amount of raw dopamine hits this game gives. It's like a drug dealer. Oh my God. The amount of times that you're just like, oh, I got it. Oh, that's what that means. I know what that's from. Like, oh,
keep talking, brother. Keep talking.
It's incredible. I didn't know I was a cow that could be milked dopamine. I didn't know that, but apparently this game can do it.
Everyone's got.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But no, it's actually incredible. The graphics were fun. The puzzles were great. What was wild is the consistent quality. You know, you figure out how many years this took to make and you go, yeah, that checks out, because like everything seems painstakingly gone over and done with a fine-tooth comb. So it's fun. Like even the RNG is done in a way where it's like, eventually you'll get there. Like it's that well designed. So it's crazy. It is a new type of game, and congrats to the devs, because it's a phenomenal one.
Jumping into this game blind and without any prior knowledge of it, you're like, okay, puzzle roguelike. You build the mansion as you go. And then by, I don't know, your 10th time or whatever, you are looking at every single room going, that could matter.
Yep.
That could matter. This could matter.
It does
This
things
word
to your
right
brain.
here, they use this word specifically, I bet. And a lot of the times you're wrong. I would say like 50% of the time I was like, that's just a chair. Oops. But other times you're like, that candle looks weird. I bet it's weird. And then you find out that candle is indeed weird. You're like, fucking, I knew that candle was weird.
Dude,
Yeah!
Blueprints messed me up so much that like the next 10 games I played, I could not turn off that investigative, like, oh, I wonder what that means.
Everything meant something in every other game.
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
Next
So,
fucking month.
so I would be playing the games after, like, and during. I played games during and after Blueprints where I would be like going through the environment, looking at everything, and then I'd have to be like, oh wait, that's not this game. They don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
And I just like walk forward. It's like, wait, I don't need to do this in this game. Like that's not how I need to play this. So it's crazy. It's crazy to be in a world that feels that real. That feels like just like the real world. Like everything around you exists. It was put there by someone. There's a reason it's there. Like you don't get that in a lot of games. Blueprints, everything is like that. Everything.
Yeah.
A crack in the wall could be the hint to a puzzle. And it's just getting that, like there's a certain point in the game where you get this book. It's a blue book. And it has all of these clues in it. And dude,
Oh yeah, I got that book.
it
You get that pretty
blows
early,
my
right?
mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Blows my mind just thinking about what it took to make that book. If you think about it. Like all the different clues, all the different pieces, making it so they're, observable, but not obvious. Like just it masterminds at this stuff, man. It's incredible. It's
Dude,
incredible.
one of my moments, it wasn't a very big question what my favorite moment of the year is, but there was some things in the conversation. And one of those, when I graduated in Blueprints, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I put all this shit together. I fucking had a good RNG, fucking made it, and I did it, and I stamped my paper, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Someone in my chat says, do you suggest that game for a dumb person?
Yes. Because if worst case, there are a lot of great walkthroughs for Blueprints that are purposely done in a way where they will hint you to the next print, like or the next puzzle. So like the community has come together and there's some fantastic, like not spoilery guides on keeping you moving forward. So you can check those out. There's a super helpful Reddit. There's a lot of super helpful Blueprints communities. But you absolutely can play the game as a dum-dum.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty stupid and I got pretty far in it. I didn't finish it.
Where can we find them? I saw them mostly on the Reddit, for the record.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember how far I got. I got far enough to like go outside and go down. Does that make sense? Go down the elevator?
Yep.
I remember that being a significant thing that I did.
Yep.
But then I got down there and I could only go so far.
There are multiple gates in the game. Kind of like I was talking about earlier. So the going into the bottom of the house is one of the first big ones where you're like, holy shit, there's like a whole new thing down here. I kid you not, there is one after that opens up like literally an entire other section of the house. I don't want to talk about it too much, but like that's not even, you're arguably like 2/3 through the game.
Oh no, I knew I wasn't very far, but it got to the point where it was like, do I want to stream this more or maybe I'll play it offline, and then I never played it offline. So, yeah.
No, it's
Prince.
Somebody in chat said,
game
I'm
of
not
the year-
discussing the
but-
choices you made. Very good games indeed, but the lack of Silk Song on all there is a shame. Real talk, I think we all agree that Silk Song's a great game. It's just not for us. Like we're all, none of us
I
are
didn't play it.
super into Metroidvania.
I didn't finish it.
So, yeah, it's Metroidvanias. I mean, we have
If
Metroidvania.
anyone, it was probably going to be
So-
me, and I didn't play it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I am public about the fact that a Metroidvania has to be like, I need the blueprints of Metroidvanias to get me back into those, man. Seriously, like I need some kind of extra. So it just I tried it. It just wasn't along. But again, the reason you don't see it here is not because it's a bad game, just not our flavor of ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
not
Favorite doesn't mean best.
all good. That's right.
Exactly.
I mean, remember, Silksong was Steam's top game of the year. Clearly,
It was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the reason, one of the other reasons, like, you can probably notice a pattern for some of the games of the year that I've had over the years. I can't remember, it wasn't last year or the year before that, it was Talos Principle for me for the game of the year, because if you can construct a puzzle game with immersive like environment and stuff, like, I'm your guy. Like, I fucking love that shit. When I'm like solving stuff and then my reward is like, hey, here's a clue about something else. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. I like that.
oh man, there's a part at the end of the game where you have to solve like really difficult puzzles, and the only reward is like little teensy tiny clues to the next
Dude,
part.
I-
oh my god, dude!
I jumped in. Sean Day 9 is still playing Blueprints, like as of this past
Noteless,
month.
that fucking maniac.
And I yeah, he's doing yeah.
Dude's an animal.
And so I like jumped into the stream and he was looking at. I even forgot what he was doing now because it was so complicated. I was just like, fuck this.
No screenshots, no notes, no fucking pencil and paper, nothing, dude.
It just goes to
that
show
is
you
insane to me.
Yeah.
what kind of a mind
Oh,
palace
Sean
that man
Sean
has.
is incrently smart. Yeah, he is a fucking
Yeah.
the dude is
math
that dude is
degree.
yeah, he's incredibly
Yeah.
smart. Yeah.
Anyways, my game of the year was League of Legends. That's why it's number one. Thank you guys for.
Oh god. Oh jeez. I was like, what? Okay.
No, we've talked about it at length. It's there because it's there.
So I was one
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. What did you?
I actually got your Octo.
Oh, you
Like,
actually put Octo. Yeah, I have
Wow.
tweeted about it a
question
lot.
Octo question mark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
here's the
dispatch.
thing.
I wasn't sure if it was dispatch or blueprint, so I missed that.
I had one of the reasons I said the thing at the beginning of my list was because of dispatch. Dispatch has some phenomenal parts, but man, the gameplay it just didn't. I mean, it was like,
got
you know,
you.
so it was a really cool
Oh,
story.
totally.
I love the characters. I
fucking
love
get
that
that.
stuff. But the total package for dispatch for me was not better than routine. I liked the gameplay so much.
Valid.
Like that. That's what I was thinking of. Like it was right. I was like, did I like the stuff in dispatch enough to put it above routine? And at the end of the day, I'm a sci-fi guy, man. Like routine.
Totally valid.
took it for me.
Let's see what the community voted.
The one of the things
What about
who was
Dying
it?
Light? Oh, sorry.
Oh, someone in the chat said
Oh,
there was
hell
one
yeah.
game that got bumped. The Drifter,
Oh,
best point and click of the year. That was
Oh.
it was fucking awesome, and it was number 11 for me. So yes,
Got
that
Outer
was, it
Worlds
was
2,
right there. Okay,
Ghost
sorry,
of
go ahead.
GOTY, Death Stranding 2.
Arc Raiders.
This is all looking good so far. No curveballs yet. Arc Raiders, okay.
Silk Song.
Silk Song,
6.
yep, looking good.
Okay.
We're gonna have we still need KCD2, Clair Obscur. There's
There's-
Blueprints, 5th. Nice.
KCD doesn't
yeah,
make this
man.
list, does it?
I
Oh,
think
yeah, it
KCD2 is
does.
gonna make this list.
I'm
Yes.
kidding.
I think KCD2.
There's dispatch. I think it's gonna be second, and Expedition is gonna be first. Dude,
Okay,
I tell
let's
you,
do it. Let's do our
I feel
predictions for top
so
three.
bad for KCD2. They're always the bridesmaid, dude.
They got
They're
Twitter.
always
It's fine. You can go read.
Oh, I feel bad. for
E33
him.
number
That kid is so
1.
good.
Yeah.
KCD number 2.
Yeah.
What's number 3?
Donkey Kong.
Dispatch. No, dispatch.
Oh,
four.
maybe.
Dispatch already on
Hades
there.
2. Hades 2.
Oh,
Hades
Hades.
2. There you go. Yep.
I'll say Hades 2.
Yep.
I'll say Hades 2.
That's probably it. Yep.
Was Hades
Dude,
2.
the amount of Nintendo fans that watch us is basically two. How many people voted for Donkey
No,
Kong?
Why,
Bonanza.
there?
Why would Nintendo fans watch us?
I know. There's Hades.
Awesome.
Number 2, there's
KCD,
KCD.
and there's
there we go. Nailed it.
Oh man, that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's interesting. I feel like our audience kind of nailed the general. Like that's a really decent.
I think that's a
general
good
top
list.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the more decent top 10. The thing I like about this list is it covers so many different genres. Like, you know, it's nice. It's nice. It hits the people that like Silk Song. It hits the people that like Blueprints. Hits the people like Yote. I'm kind of surprised by Outer Worlds too, but good job, guys. That's a little higher up than I was expecting, to be honest, but that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, yeah.
great top 10 community list. Barry said there. Abiotic Factor, Mega Bonk, Battlefield 6, Split Fiction, and Ball Pit were right on the cusp of top 10.
Abiotic was close. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Nice. job,
If
guys.
we go here, yeah. So this is like the combined list here.
Kuro says you didn't like Outer Worlds 2. I loved Outer Worlds 2, but unfortunately it wasn't super well received. And it does have some issues. So, you know.
This is our
this
combined
is
list.
the
Yeah.
edition, yeah. Our combined list.
Yeah, he does the point thing that we did on our own. So I'm just gonna keep pressing the buttons, see where we're at.
Yeah.
So number one,
Blueprints.
blueprints, because you guys both put
nice.
it. There you go.
Yeah, man.
We'll put number one, yeah.
Very nice. Very
There
nice.
you go. That's our list. What is this? Oh, he's sending me so much information. He's a TV
That's
producer
Barry,
over
man.
here. This is just cast
solid.
combined. Okay. If it was cast with Community, Expedition 33 would have been first, Blueprint second.
Yep.
Dispatch third, Hades 2 fourth, KCD 2 fifth, Arc Raider 6th, DS2 7th, Octopath Traveler 0 8th. Wow, so it actually did get some votes from the community.
Yeah, it was pretty high on your list.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that probably is also a big weight to it. Revenge of the Savage Planet would have been 10, so it still made the top
Wow,
10.
really?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, dude.
And then Abiotic
what's so
Factor was
weird
9th.
then.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Okay,
that is our Game of the Year show for 2025 with minutes to spare. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do 4 hours in the future. This seemed like a perfect length.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was great.
Didn't have to rush.
It was
That
10 out
great.
of 10.
Yep. Very
And
nice.
now we're all going to not do the show for a year. And we'll see you guys. No, we should be back next week with something. I suppose.
Maybe a DFG. There's really nothing happening this week.
There's not games out for
maybe
a
there'd be
while.
a fun game we could play next week.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
We'll
Talk
see.
about what
This
we've
week
been up to.
is just CDs and fucking GDQ for me.
Yeah, you're doing CD Ramathon right now. Yeah, and I guess
Yeah.
GDQ just
My
started
week?
today.
My week is Tainted Grail. I am trying Star Rupture tomorrow, which I'm pretty
What
excited
is
about.
that? I've seen people talking
Star
about
Rupture is the game from the Green Hell guys from Creepy Jar.
Oh,
And
I
it's
love Green Hell.
basically it is a co-op Satisfactory with exploration and like defense. Like apparently the combat's a
Man,
big
you
part.
had me and you lost me so fast.
I'm fucking in though. How?
I'm gonna be-
Okay,
I'm gonna be checking it out tomorrow morning. If you want to just jump in, JP. I mean, apparently
Oh.
it's drop in, drop out co-op. So
I will take a look at the stream when I wake up. Are you starting with that?
I'm starting at 8 a.m. with that, and we'll do Tainted Grail in the afternoon. So
Okay, I'll pop in and see what it looks like. So that sounds like a plan. Yeah, we'll let you guys know. What
well,
we're
I'm
doing
playing a little
next
early.
Sunday.
I'm sorry for those in chat. It comes out Tuesday. I got an early key.
There you go. We'll let you guys know about next week's show. This should be on. If not, we'll do a DFG or something. We'll figure it out. Hopefully, Coh's done getting sick. Because of you, by the way, Cohh, when I went to go visit family for Christmas, literally every time I walked into the kitchen, I just wash my hands real quick, guys.
That's smart, dude. I'm telling you, traveling these days, especially in the States, there is so much flu everywhere.
Yeah, I was so
Wild.
fucking scared.
Don't travel. Do anything.
My
don't wear a
nephew was
mask.
like, come
Wear a
play,
gloss mask.
come play with my cars. I'm like, all right. And I walk over and he's just got like snot on his nose.
Run, just run, just leave. Get on a plane. Christmas happens again next year. You can do it then.
It was funny as hell. Let's do some shout outs and wrap it up. Before that, though, I think we can all say, Barry, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you,
once
Barry.
again killing it.
Yeah,
on
we can get a
the
round of
production.
applause for Barry. Amazing job. I don't think
Side
it was
of
a single
things.
error this time. That was great, man.
No,
Awesome.
No, I only
Thank you,
spoiled
Barry.
one thing. And that was for Zeke.
Great work.
Yeah.
The way you said that, Cohh, there's a fucking clip from I don't remember what movie. It was like, you did the whole thing and you didn't even screw up once.
I did. Hey, you know what? You
Good
know
job,
what?
Barry.
At this, Barry works
Whoa.
faster than any single person I've ever worked with. No kidding.
Yeah.
His success rate is actually pretty high for his speed.
It's true. He edited my top 10 list in the show and we didn't have any issues. You know, we just,
Yeah, right on the show.
Dude.
Yeah.
Things get done right on the first try, like literally over half the time.
yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, Zeke, start us off. Do some shout outs, tell people what you got going on the stream, etc.
You betcha. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love this show. It's my one of, if not my favorite show every year. Because you can always count on it being a lot of fun, good discussions. So thank you to Cohh and JP for being my co-host. I had a great time. I did. I always do. If you want to check me out, I'm on @Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Ezekiel the Third, all spelled out on Instagram and TikTok and Blue Sky. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm in the middle of CD-ROM-a-thon where I play nothing but CD-ROM games the entire month on the discs, like the hard copies of the disc. I have my disc drive right here, my new one. I got a new one, the Asus disc drive right there, and I play them off of the disc. Sometimes on DOSBox, sometimes on virtual machines. Sometimes, if we're lucky, play them on Windows 11 every once in a while, but not likely. So we install and play games all month from discs, and the vote is in for the next game, and it's going to be a doozy. Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is going to be the next game I play on Tuesday. What's that?
You have the expansion?
It's one disc. This is the only disc I have, so no. It came in a jewel case. They're all games that I play have been gifted by wonderful members of my community. So that's the game I'm going to play. Okay, sounds good. If I get into it, but we're going to be playing that, and then it's my pick, then it's chat's pick, and back and forth for the entire month. So we'll see you there if you want to come join me. 1 p.m. Eastern every day, except for Mondays, which is tomorrow.
Fantastic. I've got some breaking news here that only impacts me and several other degenerates that may or may not be watching. League of Legends has temporarily disabled ranked.
What?
So today is saved.
Is this the first time that's happened?
No, they've done this before.
Oh,
but,
okay. Why? Bad patch or something?
We're aware of an issue that's impacting games and preventing some players from logging in. Ranked queues are temporarily disabled while we work on a fix. Yeah, apparently you can't log in. Well, I guess I don't have to hate myself today. Cohh, do some shoutouts.
Okay, Jay. I just bought the expansion for Warcraft 2 for $75. I'm going to send it to you. Anyway, hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. This show has been awesome, and a big thanks to JP and Zeke and Barry for making it as good as it was. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Cohh. Hi. Like I said, we're going to be back this week with Tainted Grail, Star Rupture, probably some Arc Raiders in the evening. Maybe a return to Hades too, actually, because I do want to start doing that as well. So should be a lot of fun. Hope to see you over there. And as always, thank you guys for watching. If I don't see you until the next year, Game of the Year show, have a good 2026.
Yeah. Fantastic stuff. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Shout out once again to Barry. Shout out once again to Lena. That was the first time I've had correspondence with your wife, Cohh. We'll do it again next year. The annual Lena John Paul talk. It'll be great.
Can't wait.
I don't know what am I asking for next year?
Well, I mean, I only asked for this year, so you should probably ask again.
Ask
but
again?
I think you
Okay.
probably need to. I mean, she was somewhat impressed, but next year you should go for very impressed. So, like maybe a suit. You know, you can go to a nice location.
Oh yeah.
Maybe dress up a little bit. You were a little.
Can I pay
that's
someone
fine.
to dress
Martini.
up and deliver?
You could-
deliver.
You know what?
Deliver the message?
If you cameoed a famous person,
Yeah.
maybe we could maybe do that. Absolutely.
What? Okay, you'll have to let me know what she's a fan of,
Horses.
and don't just.
Oh my God. Someone
Wait,
Is
Uma's
Mr.
Uma's
Ed
this guy.
available?
wait. Why don't
Get
I
him in the
get
Stewie outfit.
get Aaron Paul? Didn't he do Who did BoJack? Who was BoJack?
Oh, there we go.
No, that's not Aaron
Will
Paul.
Arnett- the problem is she doesn't-
Will
BoJack.
Arnett. There we go.
The problem is she doesn't like depressing things though, so that kind of rules out BoJack in every way, shape, and form.
This is why I'm divorced. We'll see you guys next year.
Oh man, not gonna top that outro. Let's go.
Bye bye.